All right. Hello, hello. We are live finally. Welcome. This is going to be game 2 for GaryCon Autumn Revel, and we will be playing today a mythic adventure in Theros. I am your DM, Jenny Loveday, and I've got someone at the door. It's and I've got 5 amazing players here who are going to introduce themselves. So our story today, as said, is going to set us in the series in the realm of Theros, and we're going to go on an exciting mythic adventure, and some really cool events are going on, and it's a very exciting time in the realm. So hopefully we all make it through this. So we'll go ahead and start. Jennifer, why don't you introduce yourself and introduce Zinzi? That's what I was just seeing. So I am seeing some replies of no. Don't worry, it's okay. I was also muted, so we'll start this all over again. Well, anyways, insane. We're great at this. So welcome. This is gonna be game 2 for GaryCon Autumn Revel. Can everybody hear us now? Yeah. All right. Very exciting. Very exciting. Okay, so we are playing a game today set in the realm of Theros, Fires of Heresy, and we're going to go on a bit of a mythic adventure, and there's a lot of exciting things going on in the world, so hopefully we'll be able to puzzle out some mysteries, find some exciting stuff, and not die, maybe die, I don't know. But anyways, gonna go ahead and let everyone introduce themselves, starting with Jennifer, who is no longer muted. Is weird. Yeah.
Seems like
all right.
Maybe your mic is feeding and the Zoom is not.
Zoom is now.
Testing.
Is it working?
Yeah, the audio bar was going.
Okay. Trying again. Take 3. Third time's the charm. Hello, I am Jen Kretschmer. Oh yay! Okay, good. Hooray! You can find me on Twitter as DreamWisp. You can find me on Twitch as DreamWisp Jen. I write, produce, act, do all the things. Today I am playing Zinzi. Zinzi is a Satyr Fey Pact Warlock. She is a Pact of the Tome Warlock. She is one of a set of twins. One of us is bound to an epic destiny. The other is who knows? And there's a changeling thrown in the mix too. In order to keep us from harm, we made a deal with the Fae. But part of that deal was we basically were tossed up in the air like leaves and scattered to the winds. None of us knows which of us has the actual epic destiny, and none of us knows where the others are. And that is where we begin. I am bound to Nylea, who is the goddess of nature and the hunt.
All right. And then that'll take us around to Justice.
Hello, my name is Justice. I am writer and designer. I work for Beetle and Grimm's. You can find me on Twitter at Justice_Armin or at www justicearmand.com. I am playing Kauf, the Weeping One, a zealot barbarian who worships Theros, who he actually has a bit of a history with after denying Theos a coin when he was to cross over the river into the underworld. So now he has been marked and is very hard to kill, and it's my first time playing a barbarian, so we'll have some fun.
Yeah. All right, then. Heath, why don't you go ahead and introduce Jaltar?
G'day from down under. My name's Heath. I am a crazy Aussie that is dead set going to put Adelaide on the D&D map. My character is I'm the Antipodean D20, by the way. You can find me on most handles. Look for the logo. My character is Jaltar Brokenline. He's a half high elf. Whose mother died in childbirth, and whose father felt the shame of a half child and abandoned him. He was taken in by a cleric who trained him as a cleric, although he doesn't walk that path to the line. He finds himself in a bit of a wandering state and finds he's drawn to old things. Getting a bit of echo.
Go ahead.
So he's drawn to all old things and finds himself underground as much as he is above ground.
Okay, and then Greg.
Hey everybody, I am Greg Tito. I am a communications manager for Dungeons & Dragons, host of our podcast, Dragon Talk, and I'm super happy to play with this group. This character I'm playing is named Dab Van Halen. He's a satyr bard. He knows many musical instruments, is proficient with all of them, and so I decided to play someone who has a one-man band contraption in front of him. I don't know how to actually play musical instruments, but I've got props, and he will be able to dance around and maybe do some persuasion checks and get people on the side of whatever is happening with this group in Theros. He's a follower of Afara, mostly just because without cities in the middle class, he would not have a job.
That's a valid reason. Last but not least, Kyle. Kyle, you are muted.
I noticed. Hi, I'm Kyle Vogt. You might know me from a really bad movie called The Room, but I've also done a lot of D&D and writing and acting and other things. Today I'm playing Philonomides, which his friends call him Philo, a cleric of Atreus, who he met as a child, and Atreus opened his eyes in exchange for a coin to see what people normally cannot see. And secretly he's been sent to keep an eye on Kauf to make sure that the next time he dies, he takes the boat.
All right. And with that, we have introduced our cast of mythic heroes. So we start our adventure just outside the town of the police of Miletus. And our intrepid adventurers have come together after hearing rumors that the supposedly myth, maybe a legend, but the event known as the Great Honking has began. Rumors are swirling in town and throughout all of the temples that the devil bird has been loosed and has begun feeding upon the people of Theros. The call has gone out for adventurers far and wide to seek out items of power and able to bring low this devil bird before it's able to rampage across the realms once again. As the legend goes, or one of the legends anyways, the goddess Nalia has the power to imprison this devil bird once subdued, so they will not rise for another 1,000 years.
Yeah, she does.
Got a worshiper of Nylea there. Yeah. Alright, with that said, we start out on our journey traveling to a cast down temple. It's beneath a mountain, and it was once said to have been dedicated to the goddess Farika. Now, as we set out on our journey, are there any provisions or anything that anybody would like to take, or anything they'd like to do before we leave the city area?
Do we have any plans on seeing the ground?
Any plans on seeing?
That is anyone bringing any light with them?
Hmm.
I do have some continual flames if you need them.
Make them burn bright.
Light wouldn't be a bad idea.
Pretty sure I've got a torch tinderbox, but I think I had a lantern in here as well, but I'm not. There we go. Bullseye lantern, although my character has dark vision, so I guess he's bringing that along as a just an aid to everyone.
Okay. All right. Well, it seems we have preparations underway for seeing in the dark. Anything else before we head out?
You said it's a temple to Farika?
Yes.
Well, that tends to be healing, but also disease and decay and poison, correct?
That
Perhaps it would be wise to take preparations against those things?
Do we have any way to purchase anything that would help us with those things?
I mean, you could purchase any of the usual, healing potions and things of that nature. You could purchase maybe some herbal kits if anyone's skilled in that. Be able to concoct some remedies on the spot, perhaps.
I'll go with you, Philo, if you're trying to purchase something. Who knows? They might be a fan.
If you can
Yeah,
get one of your
I'll-
fan discounts, yes.
I'll come.
And if
I'll
not,
come along
there's
to
always the 5-finger discount that we can perhaps.
I'm a fan of that one.
And as he says that, Deb Van Halen casts a prestidigitation and makes sure that everybody looks as neat as possible.
Okay, so you head off into the marketplace, looking for someone who sells herbal kits and remedies and things of that nature. It's not terribly hard to find, and especially, with a group as skilled as you are at searching for things. And so, spend maybe about 10 minutes searching through the market, the various vendors, before you find an old human lady with a tent set up with all sorts of medicinal wares and herbs. Are you looking for something in particular? To interest you in some herbs?
Herbs,
My friend
yes.
here. Yes, Philo, go ahead. What do you need?
That and that and that.
That and that and that. Well, that is an awful lot of things. You don't look like you're from here. That'll be 20 gold.
Is that a good price?
Oh, but a very fair price, yes.
Are you telling the
Can-
truth?
Can I
Why?
make a medicine?
Why would I lie?
Can I
Wait,
make a
what,
medicine roll to see if they're worth that much?
Yes, you absolutely can.
All right.
While
I can
he's
tell you
looking
right
at the
now, they're
goods,
not worth
I
that much.
start singing a little song to her and try to make her feel as appreciated as possible in a way that's respectful, but also maybe a little bit flirty.
You start
At most, I would
singing
say
your
half that.
song, and the beautiful melody, at once begins to put her at ease. She feels very calmed and soothed.
That's
kind
a. Sorry,
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say 19 on the dice plus 3 is 22 for seeing if these herbs and
Yeah,
medicines are worth what she's asking.
Looking at these herbs and medicines, you take a closer look and you're like, these are easily gathered in just about any forest in Theros. Like these are worth coppers at most.
Okay, what I might do is just whisper my findings to the group.
So I know she's trying to cheat us
Why would she do this to us?
to make money.
That is sound logic.
See, do you Do you know who he is? And I point at Dabban.
Dab, please negotiate this.
Do
Now-
you know who he is?
I think you do, laddie.
You know, if he starts talking about how great your stall is, you're going to get any price you ask for. But look, we both know right now, that's a bit of an overinflated price, right? But you know, you impress that guy, word is going to spread all over.
You have heard of the dab before, right?
The very famous dance move. Everyone's doing it.
I look over. Don't you dare.
It sounds vaguely familiar.
Perhaps some of your family knows some of my tunes. I've been playing them here in Melitas for many a year.
I can throw a charm person into this. I am sweet talking.
Okay. So you sweet talk her and you play her some more of your sweet melodic music, and eventually, she is swayed by your charm, your overwhelming charm. She says, "Well, one so well known and so sweet and charming such as yourself, I suppose I could actually probably just give you some of these for free. I wouldn't want you to go off into danger."
That's so kind of you. Well, look, Dab can play you a tune, and it's a delightful trade. We both benefit, and we can have a lovely day. Nylea's blessings upon you.
Farika's blessings to you.
And Farika's blessings too. No reason they can't both bless us. More blessings the better, right?
Afara blesses all of us with this tune, and he starts playing, and an illusion is cast behind him, and it seems like all of a sudden there is a band of merry satyrs who are performing something that it seems complimentary to both her and her stall, as well as her wares, and hopefully try to convince some of the crowd to
I'll
pay
lean
attention,
over and quickly give him some guidance to help him with his performance.
which I definitely bring into the song, and start rhyming herbs and spices and all of the names of things that she's got there, kind of like a fast talking They Might Be Giant song.
I love it.
Word of your talent and skill spreads quickly through the marketplace, but you're able to find anything else that you want at a very fair price, and make your way from the city with only a small number of people following you, waiting.
Do we have enough time that's about an hour to consider that a short rest as we negotiate and walk through and stroll through the marketplace, enjoying the blessings of Nylea's day?
I mean, could consider it that. You're not doing anything strenuous, so no reason why.
Excellent.
So we didn't just blow ours.
And Nylea's blessings upon you too.
Right. Yeah. Right now. Just...
By the way, this is completely an act. Zinzi puts on this personality to divert attention away from herself, from any sort of research she might be doing while she's out and about, always looking for word of her sibling and anything that might have any news that might have dropped as well. And always keeping an ear to the ground of happenings in the town. She does have a charlatan background.
Okay. Anything else before we go on and set out? So the mountain that this temple is said to be under is several days from this city. So several days walk from this city. So you'll have a bit of a hike before you. Okay.
Sounds fair to me.
Yeah, dangerous places aren't near the city generally. Right. So you set out on your journey, and the journey to the temple itself is uneventful. And so once you get there, you find, after searching for a little bit, you find the entrance. It's more of like a bit of a caved-in hillside, and a series of somewhat like stairs, but more like stones and handholds that are very easy to grasp, lead down into a hole in the ground, pitch dark beneath.
Jaltar, did you take a prayer for detecting disease?
Sorry, could I?
Did you take a prayer for detecting disease?
Let me have a little look here. Not this morning, I'm sorry.
All right, I have that.
Okay.
I don't understand. Wasn't this supposed to be a grand temple? This is just a hole in the ground.
It was supposed to be a marvelous performance.
Okay.
There
So
are
set up
plenty
as
of
a-
things that have roots,
Yeah.
where the roots are much deeper than what you can see on the surface.
It's been 1,000 years. There's probably some bit of decay.
There's that too.
Okay, so Jaltar actually, with his archaeologist's historical knowledge, says when you enter a ruin or dungeon, you can correctly ascertain its original purpose and determine its builders, whether those were dwarves, elves, human, Wanti, or some other known race. In addition, you can determine the monetary value of art objects more than a century. Okay, we don't need that. But the first part, I'd like to sort of figure out what the original purpose of this was.
Okay, what the original purpose of the...
Is it a cave or like an entrance to an underground dungeon, mine, or something like that?
So it looks like the entrance to some sort of underground complex. Like it was intentionally built here, but it's not been used in a long while. So you're...
Do you want me to?
So, to set this up a little bit better, so you've approached this mountain, and as you've gotten to the mountain, you climbed up the side of it, just only slightly, looking for this fabled entrance to it, and you found this hole that leads down. So the temple is
Right,
beneath.
okay.
Yeah.
Right, so we're not in there yet.
No.
Right, okay, cool. I'll save that then.
Okay.
Well, shall we? I can go first if that makes you all feel better.
Kauf, go first.
All right, I step forward with no regard for safety.
The
I'll
perfect opening
join.
act.
I'll join Calf because I have some dark vision.
Yes.
I will throw my mage armor on myself because I can do that at will. And then I will head down. Someone has a lantern.
I pull
Or
out
a lamp?
the ferryman's lamp that I have on my amulet and I'll let its continual flame light the way.
Thank you.
The ferry provides.
Alrighty. So, set out into this. You, you climb down about 60 feet before reaching the bottom. And as you get to the bottom, you find that the tunnel goes about 15 feet before curving sharply to the right and ending at a wooden door, banded and still.
It's a door, Kauf. It's a door.
Smash
Is it
it.
in-
Alright.
Just a second. Let me take a look at it.
Okay. As you go up to the door, you see that it looks like something was once carved upon this door, but has since been seemingly what looks to be burnt off. There's large scorch marks on the door.
I'll take a look and see if I can determine what it was.
Okay. Go ahead and make a investigation check.
Investigation. Would be 17.
17. Okay. So, with a 17, you get a good look at it within the light of the lantern. And though you're not really familiar with the goddess Rika, because you don't worship her, you do recognize her symbol. And it was once a very fine symbol with hints of like precious metals and everything in kind of like embossed into the door itself, but it's been removed.
It seems to have been looted a bit, but this is the symbol of the goddess of the plague.
Okay.
Well, that seems like exactly where we want to be going.
Well, everyone hold their breaths.
You'll have to breathe.
Is this where the honking is going to happen?
I still think this is a wild goose chase.
Hey.
Aha.
I like it.
Boom-ts.
Turn over. I hold up my hand.
Kauf, open the door.
Everyone okay with that? And I pull off this green dripping axe.
Oh.
All right. And I would like to chop the door. Here's Johnny style.
Here's Johnny. Okay.
Here's coffee.
Here's coffee. All right. And as you chop the door, find ourselves. Let's see if I could paste you all in the correct spot.
The wood is a
Yeah.
little bit soft.
All right.
I start playing Indigo Girls, The Wood. The wood is strong.
All right, you all find yourselves in a short hallway here. The door's open. Directly across from you in the alcove, you see a painting of 3 entwined women, all with a lower body of snakes. Behind them, there's a raging fire that dominates the scenery. To the left and to the right are 2 short hallways. You hear from the left what seems to be this faint sound of voices, and from the right, from the right, you hear what sounds like faint hissing.
I'll turn an ear to see if I can determine what words are being said.
Okay. As you turn your ear and you begin to listen, the words that you make out have a very sibilant sound to them. They're all very like the S's are drawn out, and it's very hard to kind of tell what they're saying. But you hear them speaking something about sisters. The sisters.
There
They
seems to be
need something. It's hard to.
seems to be some sort of serpentine voices speaking of sisters down that hallway.
Sibilance.
To the left. To the right, I'm
Sure.
hearing. What am I hearing to the right?
To the right, you hear faint hissing and a little bit of like kind of like the like chittering of a bunch of small feet, as if like insects.
There's some snake beast down that corridor.
I don't like snakes. Let's go to the Sibilant sisters.
They sound fairly snakish as well.
Ah.
They're serpentine sisters.
Siblings have sibilants.
Sibilant sisters.
Zinzi, perhaps your long-lost siblings are here.
A sorceress of her
Or perhaps it's a
sister?
trap to trap me in hopes of finding me or my long-lost siblings. Maybe the other way? Thoughts?
How about we flip a coin?
Okay.
Who has the money? I do. We'll go to the left.
To the left.
I pick up the coin that flipped. Or did it fall on the ground, or did you catch it?
I catch it.
Oh, never mind.
Would you like a death coin?
Oh, I
Ooh,
didn't know
death
it was
coin.
death coin. No, that's okay. Thanks, though.
You have to pay once you die. You might as well carry it on you.
Oh, that's okay. Thanks. I'll
I'll keep it for you then.
I'll write a note of favor.
All right.
A check.
Boop. There we go. As you head to the left, then you see. Gonna go ahead and be clear here. These tokens are non-representative of what they are.
Zinzi's siblings are sibilants.
You see 4 creatures.
Siblings are not snakes, thank you very much.
4 creatures.
4 creatures in this
six.
next room. Actually, let's see.
The one on the altar is most menacing.
They don't have feet. Why don't they have feet?
No feet.
Heath, let me give you a. There you are. There's you a token.
Cool.
Pick up the one at the
There's
end,
a-
bringing up the rear. Okay. So you
There's a-
see 4 snake-like creatures, all with the body of a snake, assembled in this octagonal room. There are 3 alcoves around the room as well, each containing a statue of a woman surrounded by snakes, seemingly very comfortable. These 4 people, the 2 on either side of this kind of raised area in the middle with the stairs, seem to be arguing with the fellow in the center who's brandishing a sheaf of parchment as he kind of hisses at
It seems relatively counterintuitive to have stairs when you have no legs.
I don't think.
Wouldn't it
I
make
don't
more
think
sense to have
they-
ramps?
I don't think they're the ones who built this location.
Well, still, you can install ramps. It seems quite counterintuitive.
You need is a
As
ramp.
the archaeologist, I feel like I should be the one going snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
Why is it always snakes?
They
Very
seem to
dangerous.
be-
You go first.
They're arguing, which...
I'm going to
How
try
do
to
we
listen
want to
see if I
approach?
can figure out what they're arguing about.
Okay. So, go ahead and give me a perception check. Wait, your passive perception is 30, isn't it?
My passive perception is 30.
Okay, that's fine. We
Oh,
won't. We
what
won't,
in the
we-
world?
We won't make you roll then. So as you
No,
listen very intently, you hear the 2 snake-like people who look alike. They seem to be arguing against waking the sisters from their meditation, while the male figure in the middle is vehemently brandishing the sheaf of papers and saying that, I have done much good and I deserve to present this to them and get my accolades.
I will let the group know. The one with the papers is subservient and is wanting his reward to speak to those in charge. So these seem to be their assistants to keep people from bothering them while they're doing whatever heinous deeds they're doing to bring this deathbird back to us. So, Kyle, if I say kill him,
We go kill them? Who? Everybody?
Yes.
Or
I-
is there
let's see
someone
why
I
not.
shouldn't hit?
Their goose is cooked.
us. Don't hit us.
All right, their goose is cooked. And
Take
I
a gander at them if you can.
I grab my axe. I look to my compatriots. Are you okay with this?
I give him a hearty hi-ho.
We shall support you. In fact,
Okay.
you know what to do. You will do all the things that are necessary. You have the blessing of Afara. And I give you a bardic inspiration, Cough.
The glory is yours.
Thank you.
Very
Okay.
nice.
Well, yeah. Then I would like to go and attack
Before
the
you-
the nearest snake.
Okay.
Before you run out, I'm checking, make sure if I have bless. No, I don't.
Before you run out, then, yeah, let us go ahead and get some initiative.
Ooh.
Alright. Alright.
Why am I rolling advantage?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Well, if you're rolling everything at advantage, as long as it's showing both of them, that's fine.
Yeah.
Because then you just choose the first one.
Okay.
Okay.
I got a 15 for initiative. Did
Okay.
that show up on the?
It did not. Let's see, did you select your token before you rolled it?
No.
Okay. Kyle has gotten an 18. Let's see. Then I will just add your turn order for you, Kyle. 18. Cough with the 20. Jennifer, you didn't select your token first, but that's fine.
Yeah, sorry.
That's fine. I'll just add the number here. I don't want to make you re-roll that because it's a very impressive 4.
It's a whopping 4.
Very impressive 4.
Epic and legendary.
All right, Greg, if you can't get it, you can just tell me what your number is, and I'll type it in for now. We'll sort that.
Okay. What did I get? I said it before. I got a 15.
You got a 15. Okay. All right. Yeah, put your 15 in there, and then let's see, who else do we have? So we've got Cough. We've got. Whoop, I'll move this over here. Kyle.
Oh, it's selecting it, not rolling it. Stop that.
Hades. Alright. There we go. And then we are only missing then Yaltar. You were muted. You were muted. Yeah, I was like.
There we go. I've got a Sentinel Shield that gives me advantage on initiative, but I'm going to actually opt to hold back and wait for everyone else to go first because I've got an idea and I just have to reread a spell to see if that's going to work.
Okay, but what's your initiative though?
Well, I rolled a 3 and I rolled a 17, so advantage on initiative would give me a 17.
All right, so 17, perfect. All right, and then that puts me squarely in the middle. All right. Let's see. Let me zoom out on the map a little bit on the overlay real quick. Just realized it's very hard for people to see what is going on at this shape. Whoop. Let's see. Whee! Okay, there we are then. Okay, all right, there we go. That should be a little bit better for people to see what we're doing. All right. Okay, so then, Cough, that works out really well. You are up first to go ahead and charge in with that axe.
Okay. So as Dab gives me this inspiration, I close my eyes and I put my hand on his shoulder. I say, "Thank you so much for believing in me. I haven't." And I begin to cry these waters from the rivers of the underworld, and I would like to sad rage and lumber down the hallway with my clopping hooves, whimpering and waving my axe above my head very recklessly, and go for this snake person here.
Okay.
So I'm gonna attack recklessly, so I have advantage.
Okay.
It's for bad, man.
So looks like, ooh, is that a 11?
Yeah, that is an 11. 11 on the first man there is not gonna hit at all. He is armored up. He's got a nice shield and some metal armor. You can hear that you clinked off of something.
Okay. Well, missing makes me even sadder, and I swing with even more sad rage for a 13.
13 is not gonna do it either. Oh dear, oh dear. We are not off to a good start. Philo, do you want to show Koff how it's done?
I guess I can.
Oh,
I move
shoot.
up.
I forgot about my Bardic Inspiration. Keep going. Keep going. I have 10 minutes.
I move up to clear the hallway to let other people come in as well, and cast Bane on all the enemies that I can see with a level 2 slot.
Okay. So all 4 of them then with a level 2.
Yes.
Okay.
All 4 of them. They have a charisma save 15 to resist.
Okay. Let me see. We got 1 resist, 2 resist. Let's see. Another charisma save. Uh-oh. One in the middle has failed. And then, last but not least, the one in the back has also failed.
Then those 2 have D4 are subtracted from all their hits and saves until that stops.
Okay. Oh, goodness.
And then I get out of the way so others can take their shots.
Okay. Right then, Yaltar. Jaltar.
Alrighty, let's have a look where we are. Well, I'm kind of stuck in behind people at the moment. Where did that spell go? Aid. Was it aid? Okay, I can't see who they are. I can only assume there's a bunch of people in there. So trying to be helpful, I'm going to cast Aid.
Okay.
Your spell bolsters your allies' toughness and resolve. Choose up to 3 creatures within range. Range is 30 feet. Each target's maximum hit points and current hit points increase by 5 for the duration. And duration is 8 hours. Although if this fight's going to go for 8 hours, I think we probably need a little bit more than aid.
Probably a little bit more than aid. You know, no, I'm not sure.
So whoever... Sorry?
Not entirely sure though, you know.
So who's in there?
Okay. So far in the room you have just Koth. Philo has moved up, but
Yep. So cast on Kalf, and who else we got there? The next, whoever the next 2 of the party are into the octagonal room, will get the other 2 benefits. So you add 5 to your maximum and 5 to your current hit points.
okay.
For the duration. So it's 8 hours. So this is going to hopefully help all day.
Well, once they're gone, they're gone.
I'm just checking to see if it lasts beyond the fight, or it just says duration 8 hours. So yeah,
the temporary hit points will last until the spell ends or until they're used up.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't going to end once the combat resolves.
We got 5,
Cool.
you said?
5, yeah. 5 to your current and 5 to your maximum for the duration.
Oh.
You hear thank you out from the hallway.
Zinzi, do you want to take the 5? Dab, do you want to take the 5?
Sure.
Thank you.
Oh.
I feel like myself again.
All right then, and that brings us around to Dab Van Halen.
Dab Van Halen is going to take his bagpipes, guitar, shawm, pan flute thing and play a really strong note and attempt to cast sleep on these snake people. And I think I'm going to go with it at 3rd level just to try to get as many of them as I can.
Okay.
You might have to move a little.
Yeah, and I'll move up so that I'm within range, although it is 90 feet, so I should be able to...
Yeah, you should be able
from
to...
that area. All right, I'm... Ooh. That's a horrible roll. I only got 15 on 5d8.
15 hit
Okay.
points out of 5d8.
15, yeah.
Maybe the gods are not on our side after
They
all.
are not.
Let's
Should've.
see.
I may
With
be performing more last rites than I planned.
with 15 hit points, you can get nobody.
Nobody.
Nobody. It was really close. Somebody feels really drowsy right now, but that's about it.
You just took like a Benadryl or something.
Yeah, they just, the music was.
Cast NyQuil.
You should have
This
played
always
something
works.
less
Hold on.
jaunty.
Brown. They're just paying too much attention to my music, I understand.
They're too pretty.
Okay. So then brings it around to me. All right. Well, Koth, you have gotten right up in combat with one of my little fellows. So he is going to draw his longsword and make 2 attacks at you. And 17 hits you.
Yes, give it to me. You cannot kill me.
So
Yeah.
17 hits you, and that's 8 points of slashing damage. And then I'm going to crit you on the second one.
Okay. And is the 8 halved already?
No, the 8's not half. You have
Okay.
you have it all yourself.
Oh, all right.
Okay. And then the second one is going to crit you for an additional 7 points.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, you call that a crit? I pray for you because if we both fall, only one of us is destined to rise.
And then his friend is going to come alongside you and try to do the same thing. I'm going to hit you twice more. My dice are on fire. So a 22 for 4 points of damage and a 21 for 7 points of damage. As he hisses right back in your face. You should not be here!
Hurts so good.
Let's see. Then we have, goodness gracious, why is everyone hiding in the back? Cough, they've left you hung out to dry.
This is what I'm here for.
Yeah. Okay. So. Let's see. Do I want to get in melee range with him? I really just don't feel like I want to get in melee range with you. So I am going to hex you. The fellow in the center is going to hex you. And then... Yeah, I know what hex does, thank you.
I wanna fix you up.
Gonna hex you, and then I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast. So that's 5 points for my Eldritch Blast. And... Oh, wait, I guess I need to roll my damage die. To see if this hits. A 6 doesn't hit you, so no points of damage.
Oh.
Oh no!
I was already taking it away.
I got really excited. I just wanted to do the damage. Just do the damage.
I think you've done enough for this round.
Yeah. So Spell in the back is gonna take a couple steps over here. And let's see, just barely make out Dab Van Halen there in the back. So with that said, he is going to send a sacred flame at you. Can I get a dex save from you?
Sure. Ooh, okay, that's good. 22 total.
Okay, fine. You will take no holy fire.
Yeah, so he's, busy singing about hexes and hexing everybody up, and then he is able to get away from whatever's being thrown at him deftly.
Okay. All right then, Zenzi, you are up.
All right, so I would like to. Do I want to do this way? I'll just I'm gonna pop my head out. I will go ahead and throw a hex on them and then throw an Eldritch Blast out. So I will go ahead and I will hex this one. I'll cast a hex on it. And then I will throw an Eldritch Blast, which I have Repelling Blast, so I can push it as well.
Okay.
So it's 21 to hit.
All right. 21.
On the first beam, and then I have 2 beams on it.
21 hits any of them, so.
Okay. Yeah, let's just go ahead and take out the one of the 2 that's on Cough. And then the second one is an 11 to hit.
An 11 to hit. Oh, that is not gonna do it.
Okay. So the first one will hit with the extra d6 from
The hex.
the hex.
Okay, so 3 from the hex, and then
And then 7 from
So-
the Eldritch Blast.
all
And I
right.
have the ability to push it away by 10 feet, which I can push it, I guess, directly into this person.
Okay.
And can I shove them both back with that?
I don't see why not. Yeah, we'll scoot him back, and we'll scoot him right.
Yeah, let's go ahead and push those 10 feet. Get them out of the way, and then I will use the remainder of my movement to pop myself back into cover.
I see how this is gonna go. We're all gonna hide in the hole.
Not necessarily. I'm
All right, back around to you, Cough, and your chance for redemption.
fisticuffs.
All right.
All right, it's time to redeem myself. Well, I would like to see how these horns work out. So for my
Okay.
bonus action, I would like to do my. Ooh, no, I can't do that until after I hit someone. So I'm gonna swing with my great axe. We'll see if I can land this one. I'll attack. Yeah, that looks good to me. And since it is the first attack on my turn, they will take 1d12 damage, but also the radiant damage
Ooh.
from my Divine Fury.
Okay.
And that is 1d6 plus 2. So first attack for a total of 17 damage.
Okay. All right. Well, the first attack, you have redeemed yourself well, as your enemy has been slain.
I look down at him and I say, "'Tis life that was the real curse." And I step forward and I do the same thing to the next one. So,
Okay.
And I think probably this time I'll use my Bardic Inspiration, unless that Well, I'm gonna gamble that the 16 hits.
All right. You're gonna gamble and miss.
Damn it! I got greedy.
You're inspired. Don't forget, you're inspired.
Can I use the Bardic Inspiration after knowing that it doesn't hit?
No, you have to use it before you know the result or the effect. After you roll, before I tell you.
This is fair. Well, I look back.
Okay,
at
but
the,
now you've learned something important here.
I've learned. I got greedy and I paid for it. Which the tears flow even harder. I'm gonna have a headache after this one. It's gonna be a good cry. So that's gonna be my turn for now.
All right, Philo. Muted?
Nope.
No. Okay.
Moving.
I thought your lips were moving.
No, I'm moving. I rush into the room, seeing the peril that Kauf is under, and proceed to throw a spiritual weapon of the staff of Athreos into the air, hovering above the little one in the back that decided to throw a radiant damage towards our wonderful Dan Halen. Do not pick on our famous people. So there's a spiritual weapon next to the kobold icon in the back,
Okay.
proceeds to attack with a 18 to hit.
An 18 on the one in the back does hit.
Okay. And I will follow that up with a sacred flame as well to that same target with a DC 15 for it to save with a bane, so it's at a minus 1d4.
Okay. Let's see then.
While you're doing that, I'll roll the damage for the.
And you said
That's
that's a
right.
wisdom? Yeah?
No,
No.
that is a dex.
Oh, dex. Okay, well that's fine. Wisdom was.
You know what? Let's go ahead and give with my hex. Let's do Dex as the chosen ability for what it has disadvantage on
Okay.
for funsies.
Thank you for
That's
coming
not
to help me.
saves, that's only checks.
Yeah, that's only on checks though.
Just for checks, but yeah.
But so I got my 14, and then I'm gonna minus the 4 from it. Why do I have to roll so high on the d4s for Bane always? Always.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So so that's a whole 10.
That does not make it. So
Oh,
the spiritual
no.
weapon, the spiritual staff hits him hard first for 12 points of damage, and then the radiant flame hits it for another 14 points of damage
Okay. Let's see.
for a total of 26 points.
Yeah. All right. There we go then. All right. So, is that all for your turn?
That is all for my turn.
All right. Joltar.
I remembered to unmute.
Ah,
Uh,
step 1.
Alrighty. So I think Joltar is going to now. I can step past a party member to get to that crossways in the corridor. Can't I?
Yeah, you can just, that old. Oh, sorry. Let me just squeeze past.
Okay. So I'm going to cast.
It's known as the
Sacred-
Midwestern. I'm just gonna move right by you.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Excuse me.
Oh.
Sorry. Is that your faith, mate? I'm sure in other areas it's like, get out of the way. Alrighty. So Joltar is going to cast Sacred Flame.
Okay.
Going to let's see, a creature. So who's that? Now, does the little guy in the bottom left look like he's making a scarper? Because if he,
So he looked like he moved over there, but he didn't seem to be trying to flee. And he's taken some damage, but he doesn't seem like really beat up yet.
Oh, I'm just looking at the map. Do I have line of sight of him?
You're gonna have to come forward. Yep. So, let me do the right thing here. Yeah. Because in order to see him, you'd need to be at least like.
Yeah. Okay. So I won't do it here. I'll pick Mr. Hiss right in the middle of the room.
Okay.
In front of Kalf, and I'll hit him with so 5th level. I have a 5th level, so that's 2d8 for Sacred Flame. I'm rolling it old school here, people.
All right. I got a 21, and I'm gonna subtract my 1. I might have made the save on this one.
Ah, dang it. That's right.
Yeah. Alrighty.
So close. You almost showed him the light.
That feels that
Yeah.
feels better. He does not want to see the light. It burns.
Missed by that much.
Okay. Is that it for your turn?
That's it. Yep.
All right then, Dab Van Halen.
I am going to move around the corner and look at who we have here. The snake, I guess that's on the top, and I'm going to viciously mock them
Oh,
by
no.
telling them that they should have ramps installed in this
All right.
area.
So you are viciously mocking this. Let me select this one here in the center, or
Yes.
this one.
The one in the center.
Okay, in the center. Okay.
Yeah, so DC 15.
Vicious mockery. That is wisdom.
Yes.
All right, that's 16, but I am still baned, so that is a 13.
Excellent. You failed.
Oh,
Oh man, I rolled 2 damage.
2 damage.
But more importantly, the psychic damage and disadvantage on all attacks until my next turn.
It's my turn now too.
Yes.
Mhm.
The dark eye of Atreus stares
All right.
dimly upon
Did you swing recklessly last time, Cough?
This past turn, I did not.
Okay.
I probably should have because I missed the second one.
Okay, well, I only have disadvantage then. Okay. So I'm gonna come at you with my longsword from the one in the center first. So that is a 12 and a 4.
I have a 14 AC,
It's
so
not gonna do it.
almost.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see then. Good friend here. He's gonna take a jog a couple of steps. Well, he'll jog over here next to you. And from there, he is going to attempt to first off constrict you. So that is a 20 to hit. So you take
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
So you take-
I don't like that.
13 bludgeoning and with his death fangs, he will give you an additional 17 necrotic.
Mm.
And then also to add insult to injury, he's gonna swing his scimitar at you. And you will take an additional 5 points. So that's 35 points of damage.
So it's 13 necrotic. I'm trying to remember. if I
13
have-
13 bludgeoning, 17 necrotic, and 5 slashing.
Okay. All right. Let's see. I think I'm still okay. 17. That's the one that really did it. I think I have 9 hit points left. So
Oh, okay.
just throwing that out there.
Okay. Well, this fellow in the back, somebody threw something at him earlier. But, no, we can
This
see.
is why it's important to rage on the first turn.
Yeah, no, let's see, stay where I am. And I will do, let's see. He is actually going to call down, centered right here, in between the two of you, Flame Strike. Let's see.
Well, it's been fun.
Can I get a dexterity saving throw from the both of you? I don't. Thank you. You're very helpful,
Oh.
D&D Beyond.
Now one.
No,
Oh,
no.
I welcome the punishment. I
I
will
gotta-
refuse the coin yet
no.
again.
All right. Well, that's fine. You only take half damage. It's just one attack too, so you know. Okay. So Philo, what was your dexterity save?
Natural 20 plus 2 for 22.
Okay, then you will take half of 15 and half of 16. So you'll take 15.
I
Yeah.
can't remember. Did we get a supernatural gift?
You did.
I chose one just in case it was the heroic destiny, which means I would fall to 1 instead.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. So
very
from
nice.
Atreus, then your yeah. So your supernatural gift. Yeah, and you also have some other things for your piety level as well.
Yeah,
but neither of those are relevant right now.
Speak with Dead and Gentle Repose.
Yeah.
Which would be good to cast on my own corpse momentarily.
But good news, you got knocked down, but it seems that you have gotten up again.
Yeah.
Oh,
Would
I
you
feel like
some whiskey
we should
drink?
have had Dab Van Halen do that.
Exactly. That's my line.
Oh, sorry.
And followed by a bit of Limp Bizkit with "Nobody knows what it's like to be the sad man."
Limp Biscuit.
You gotta have, diversity in your one-man band. Okay. Well then that is... I feel like I've done enough, so we'll take to the last, but not least, Zenzi.
Zinzi, Will. Okay, what can I do here to help? So I've just seen Cough shake it off, right?
Bear,
Oh, you see me like turn back to you with like 3 missing teeth, and I'm like,
Okay, I have an idea.
3 missing teeth. Look at me, Mum. I'm fine.
I got this.
Uh,
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
It's charred fur missing in different places.
Tis but a flesh wound.
Yeah.
The big flesh wound.
Well, we're all siblings. Just don't tell Mum and Dad, okay?
Well, good news. You got some herbs in the village.
Good.
Since he's gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can I go where this corpse is?
Yeah,
Or
you
not.
can stand on top of the corpse. I'm just...
Okay, I'm gonna run in. This one still has my hex on it. I am going to pop my shillelagh. And not only that, but I am also going to use a green flame blade as that shillelagh becomes my weapon.
Ooh.
So,
There you go.
I can use my charisma bonus instead of my strength, and then I can throw a d8 on it, and then it will pop also another d8 plus 4 to the nearby buddy.
Oh my goodness.
So, I'm sorry, it'll just pop another, d8 plus 4 to the nearby buddy. So, it's going to be plus my hex on the first one. So, on the one that just knocked out all of Cuff's teeth, not a fan of it. I have a hex on it. Let's see how this goes.
Just deleted myself from turn
That'll
order.
hit.
My bad.
I think.
Let's see. What did you get? 25? I mean, I'll allow it. Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. So, this is the shillelagh damage plus the green flame blade. So that is going to be one of those should go to the target, and the second one should go to the second enemy.
Okay.
And then I should get hex damage on top for the first target. So it's another +1.
-5 to him, so he's still up, and then -12 to this guy.
It's 13 to the first one total.
No,
The shillelagh didn't do anything? Oh, bummer.
Oh, yes, sorry. I forgot to do the shillelagh damage. Oh, -8 more. Oh, he's not looking good. Then -12 to this guy. Okay. Alrighty. Well, that was a very effective turn. Fire. Burn them with fire. Back to the top then. Cough. You got
Which one looks the worst?
So
Other than me?
the one that looks the worst is the one in the middle of the pedestal right now.
Okay, the one in the middle of the pedestal. Well, I'm gonna attack recklessly for the first one because I'll go down anyway if they hit me. So,
Oh no, I'm sorry. That should have been both of those green flames. I owe one more green flame to the one that popped off, because it's level 5. It's 2d8, not just one. So it's 16 was correct.
Okay.
I'll math it and
Yeah. So it was one.
get back to you.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'll
Yeah,
map
yeah,
it.
yeah.
And-
Yeah. So let me know how much to add. All right. Anyways, cough. Recklessly.
So I like spit out a couple teeth, and then I say, "You're in for it now, Buckaroo," and I swing my great axe at them recklessly. So I'm glad I did that. Oh, okay. Well, it's time for that bardic inspiration, everybody.
Do
That's
it.
the
Do it.
1d8.
Do it.
I don't know if it'll
Yeah.
transfer to the roll d20, but it's 4, so that's a 15 to hit.
Oh no.
Well,
Does
I
not hit.
tried my best on that. I will swing
Oh.
my second time. Oh. Well, with that, I will.
Well, so your second attack, you're doing recklessly too, right?
I thought I could only do that once per turn.
No, when you attack recklessly, isn't it all of them?
Well, I can find out if with 2 seconds.
I don't play
when
a
you
bar-
make your
I don't-
first attack on your turn, you can do so recklessly.
Okay. I don't play
s-
barbarians either.
Yeah. So no, I cannot. But
Okay.
but I gave it my best shot, everybody, and I would would
Would you like
prepare for the attack.
Would you? Oh, so you're not gonna move? Okay.
Well, no. I welcome death. I've died many times before.
Okay.
Do your worst.
So, is that 8 more to the first one then?
So the totals should have been 25 points of damage to the first one, and then 12 points of damage to the second.
Okay. Well, then in that case, this one is actually dead. So you would have been attacking this guy, Justice, and you would have hit him both times.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll take that. Thank you so much for your green flame
Just
blade.
rewind that a little bit.
She looks up at you and she just winks. Gotcha.
Thanks.
You had to wait on the fire to really.
I don't like you feeling sad. I want you to feel better.
I'm touched that you would do this. And
Come on, it's fun. This is fun.
so the first one will take 14 damage, 10 of which slashing for radiant, and the second attack will be 8 slashing with the great axe.
Okay.
And then since I attacked, I would like to try the horns now. So it needs to make a strength saving throw for DC 14, or I would like to push it 10 feet back.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Which way am I going? Push. Point.
I would just go straight away from me, so it just hits the wall.
So this way, like here.
Yeah,
Okay.
that sounds great. And then I would turn to Zinzi, and I would say, I'm going to take a brief break. And I would walk back to the safety of the tunnel and...
Back to the safety.
You deserve it.
That's my
Self-care
turn.
is important.
my back.
Maybe a nice face mask or a night out.
sounds great.
All right, Philo, you have seen Koth survive insurmountable odds and a lot of fire.
Yet again, he does not take the trip on the boat.
Yeah. No,
So-
we are not crossing the river.
I will allow the spiritual staff to continue to pound on the one in the left corner. It hits for a 23
Ouch, indeed.
for 11 points of damage.
Okay, I am still up. That one seems to
And
be
then
quite
I-
hardy.
And then I will toll the dead on that very same.
Okay, that is wisdom. I know that one.
That's 15.
I got a
Makes me think
9.
about like other sounds.
Good. So
That's the only way it goes. Bong.
Alindra's is a sound comforting to her allies and terrifying to those who are her enemies.
You doing toll the dead, and Atreus is like, yes.
a very
You
large amount
rang.
of damage.
You rang.
That is 23 points of damage to...
Yes.
23 points of tolling the dead. Oh my goodness, I'm still up though. I am, let's see, what am I at? Negative that, which puts me, yeah, alright. I am now, we'll do this, I can do this. Look at there, bloody. I did it.
Bloody red.
I did it.
You did.
Aw.
And unfortunately, Kauf decided to go run around the corner, so I can't see him to heal him. Okay.
Don't
Oh,
worry about it. I'm fine.
Then I will
The
I'll
arm
take
will
him-
just pop straight back on.
to do a healing word on myself.
okay. That seems like a fine plan. Joltar.
Actually, now that Kalf's near me, I will cast Cure Wounds on him.
Oh,
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
some teamwork going on here.
Let's see, and then add spellcasting mod. Where are we? Looking through here. Da, 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 da. Oh, where is it? Where is it?
Somewhere.
Somewhere in there.
Alright, what are you looking for?
It was Cure Wounds.
Uh-huh.
What level?
Your wisdom is your
Yeah,
spellcasting
your wisdom.
mod.
Ah, right. Okay. Well, that's very cool because Wisdom's +6. So
Oh, wow.
5 + 6 is 11 points you get back.
Ooh.
I like
That
that.
extra bonus from that life cleric.
Yes.
I'll take it. I'm ready to go back in and do this all over again.
I do the mum thing. Here, come here.
Come here, you got something on you. Let me just patch that up. You need a band-aid.
What's the Mark Hamill word? You got some schmutz.
Smuts.
No.
Alright.
Get rid of the schmutz.
All right, so that's Jaltar done. I'll
Jaltar
stay
done.
where I'm-
Alright then, Dad Van Halen.
I'm gonna swing around and hurl another insult. You both are sillier than a set of snake mittens.
Alright. Who are we actually insulting, Bo?
Who's the more melee combatant at this point?
So presently they've both been flinging spells.
Yeah. Well, I'll go with the bloodied one.
Okay, that's fair.
Sing a song of victory, Dab.
There shall be victory.
Unite!
Let's see.
Still a DC 15.
I got an 18 this time.
Is
Son
he
of a
still
Bane.
is it still got that Bane on
Oh,
him
oh,
to
you're-
minus D4?
Who cast Bane? So I had to
That
have.
would be Philo.
I haven't hit Philo. So -4.
Oh, yes.
All right, that's
The
What?
gods are in our favor.
Why?
7 psychic damage.
Wait, which of these gods do I need to pray to? I
Take
didn't.
that, snake
That's
mittens.
what it is. I didn't choose a deity. See?
Mm.
Oh my goodness. Okay then, fine. Is that it for you?
Yes,
Alright.
and I'll actually move a little bit closer and try to support everyone with my bagpipes and nearby.
Okay.
Kill him.
Go ahead.
Kill him.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll move
and-
myself. Yeah.
All right then. So that takes it to me. And what?
Did it live?
It did. It didn't even hurt it. Let's see.
It doesn't take psychic damage. Is that what happened?
I
Did you roll
saved.
your psychic damage?
Oh no, I
No,
didn't
you
save.
failed.
No, sorry,
You
I
failed.
failed. And then what? How much damage? Sorry.
7. Sorry, 7 points.
No, I'm still alive. I'm quite alive. I have a lot of health left. I was only bloodied.
But disadvantaged.
Yes, I am disadvantaged.
It's only a flesh wound.
Disadvantaged and baned.
Which is
This is the boss, right? We're in the boss room.
which is fine. fine.
One room dungeon.
Oh.
I'm gonna cast. Let's see. What have I got for this? Cast me a little. Oh goodness. A little spiritual weapon. I can't find my spiritual weapon, so we're just gonna
Oh.
make.
A snake whip.
Snake web.
No, a snake whip.
Oh, whoosh.
And my spiritual
Web
weapon.
is pretty cool, though.
I know, right?
Would you
The
come back here, you little?
Yuan tea mixture.
Just a bunch of snakes woven together.
All right.
Oh, that's even creepier.
Alright, that's fine. The spiritual weapon is an otter right now.
I was about to say there's suddenly an otter.
It's a spiritual weapon. Calm down. It's shaped like an otter, alright?
You ought to know.
Yeah. So I'll go ahead and make my attack roll.
One of these things is not like the otter.
So I'm gonna hit you with a crit. That's a crit. So I will. Well, all 3
Thank
points.
goodness.
All 3 points of my crit to you, Philo, as my bonus action, and
Oof.
then for my action, I'm gonna step right up here to Zinzi and swing at you twice with my maul. So a 21 hits you.
Don't forget the Banes.
Well, the 21 is gonna hit, I'm pretty sure, even with the
Yeah.
bane. 21 hits for 9, and I think the 13 misses anyways.
13 will miss, yes.
Yeah, so I don't need to
Alright.
bane for either of those. Those are what they are. Yeah. So still, 12 whole points of damage. I'm going big time here.
I
and
got
then-
a.
Go ahead.
I was just saying I got a 15 on my concentration check to keep that Bane going.
Oh, dang it. So that's fine because other one over here is gonna request. Do I want to request kindly or do I want to make a spell against you? You know what? I'm gonna scoot right up here, and then all. I think I'm gonna get my friendly fire here. All creatures within 10 foot. Yep. So everybody there, except for the spiritual weapon, which isn't a person anyways, make a strength saving throw.
This is creatures, not humanoids, right?
Yep.
Strength save.
All creatures.
Do
As
I have
these
anything I can do? to
dark
boost
tendrils of
this?
arms erupt, begin battering upon you. Well, let's
Oh, I have advantage on this because of being awesome.
let's see. So my
Don't forget those who got aid and the extra 5 hit points as well. Make sure you're counting for
Oh,
that.
that advantage did not help me. Womp womp.
well, don't worry, I failed it too for my other guy. I'm doing great. And I also rolled terribly. So everyone who got a 13 or higher takes 2 points, and everyone who got below that takes 4 points. That was-
So, what was the range on it? Sorry, is Jaltar and Kalf within range, or we're just
no,
out of range?
just this group here in the room.
Okay, cool.
4 damage.
Yeah, it's such a big damage if you failed. I was hoping to get, at least average on those d6, but no can do.
No can do.
No can do. All right then, Zenzi, they're both next to you. You've got a snake man on one side and a snake person of
Yeah, they are
indeterminate gender on the
positions.
other.
In positions that are super not useful for a lot of things for me, but I can still
Cops are after you.
Thinking, are we
still
calling
Eldritch-
ambulances
Eldritch
already?
blast them, I guess. So I will bonus action. Whop. This is the one that has the hex on it. So I will Eldritch Blast start. This one is bloodied. This one is not, correct? The kobold is bloodied. Let's kick it off anyway. Let's kick it off with the kobold and see what the first beam does. If that doesn't kill it off, then I will finish it off. Hopefully. And incoming damage.
Incoming.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ouch.
You can see the streams off of her quarterstaff kind of streaming behind her. It's almost like a maypole with brightly colored ribbons as she bolts away and then shoots these brightly colored beams of light and almost like tendrils of bright green vibrant vines.
Okay.
So that is the first one. It does 13 damage,
Okay.
and I can push it 10 feet. Is it still alive?
It is still alive.
Okay, I'll take the second shot at it then. Oh, that is a nat 20.
Okay.
So that is a crit. So that is a critical hit. Oh, that didn't do much.
How much was the damage? Sorry, I'm not seeing it.
Sorry, the damage was 10 damage on the second one.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, it'll be 10 on the second one. Disappointing.
All right.
But I can push this 20 feet, so I can push it out of our way.
Where do you want to be? You tell me where.
Just push it further and further back from us. I guess to the edge of the room. There's no immediate, thing I can throw it into nearby.
Nope, nothing you can see.
So, yeah, we'll push it back there.
Okay. Alrighty then. Back to the top. Cough. As you begin to take your turn, you hear this bubbling and gurgling sound from down the wide passageway on the opposite end of the room.
Truly a just death is waiting for me there. So I'm going to take a javelin or two off my back and start limping down the hallway saying, ow, ow, ow. As I'm still raging. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I can actually hit Cubone a couple of times. So instead, I'm going to attack Cubone twice with my great axe. The first attack is going to be reckless.
Are you raging?
Do you wanna do the attack roll before the damage, or do you wanna just do damage like I'm doing?
Oops. sorry. Okay, so 17 for the first. Let's see if we crit. Ooh, almost. There's all my good rolls. So that'll be 10 slashing and
Okay.
5 not celestial damage, radiant.
Okay.
That's what it is.
I'm radiant. Alright.
How they looking?
What about your second
Cubone is looking bloodied.
Oh my gosh. Cubone, how are you just now bloodied? I attack Cubone again. That's a 14. I'm guessing that doesn't hit.
14 does.
Oh yes.
This one's
All
not
right,
wearing
so-
the armor.
Yeah, this one.
Ooh.
I know it's really misleading because Cubone has that protective
Yeah.
skull, but my my generic tokens are generic. All right, they're what they are.
I like it. So I deal 8 slashing damage, and then Cubone needs to succeed on a DC 14 Strength saving throw because I would like to shove them with my horns again.
Strength. Okay, I got a 14. I'll do it. Oh wait, I'm still Bane.
Is that with the Bane?
I'm still. So I fail because I have to roll.
Yes, it's a 4. It makes me feel that better. So I'll be like, now you would have wished you did ramps because those stairs are going to be bumpy, and I down those stairs. 10 feet, I believe. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That just pushes them.
Just pushes them. No damage. I have to dash to do that, and I'm not very dashing. So I would like to. I'd like to stay here on the stairway because I'm out of movement.
Yeah.
So yeah, I look back to my comrades and say, "We can finish this."
Finish
We
that.
can. can. All right
Maybe
then.
we will.
Philo, and then Jolter, you are up after Philo.
So I'm going to, of course, have the spiritual weapon continue to pick on the war priest
Okay.
for a 16 to hit.
16 does not hit.
So the war priest does not take damage from the spiritual weapon. However, since he is bloody, he must now make another wisdom's. Sorry, he must make a dex save against the sacred flame that I'm tossing his way.
He does not make his dex save. I got a
No.
12 minus whatever for Bane.
Yeah, my 15 DC
Yeah.
makes that no.
All right,
So
how much radiant damage?
That would be a total of 14 points radiant damage.
Oh, he is not looking good at all. Barely hanging on. All right.
And as a bonus action, since it looks like Kauf is still bleeding a bit,
Didn't you have a spiritual weapon?
I did. It missed, remember?
That's the bonus action.
No, it's already attacking on him. I didn't have to redirect it.
Okay. Yes.
The bonus, I'm going to give a healing word to Kauf.
No, that is the bonus. As a bonus, you can move it and repeat the attack.
You can
Oh,
cure
okay.
wounds
Yeah.
me for even
Oh,
more.
there you go.
health.
I was like, I'm pretty sure I've not been playing it wrong my entire life.
Okay,
But I was
We'll do
willing
that.
to. I was willing to admit that I was wrong, if that was the case.
no problem. So no bonus healing. Sorry.
Okay. Yep. Nope. Next time, Cough.
Next time.
That's fine. Joltar. I mean, if you make it to another round.
Oh, I'll make it. Hopefully, if somebody steps in front of me and becomes a meteor target.
Well, there's no one directly in front of you right now.
I hear something coming down the large corridor to eat us.
Unmute. Okay, I am going to move in there. Has that worked? Yep. Alrighty. So what's the refresh my memory? Can you attack diagonally?
Yes.
Okay,
A square is a square is a square in fifth
Square.
edition.
Yeah, there's
Excellent.
no 1.5 or anything going on in the
Cool.
movement here.
All right, gonna pull out the mace and go for the good old fashioned, just the good old fashioned attack. 18 plus 4 is 22.
Sure does.
Ooh, and that is 6 for damage.
6 for damage. And which one have you gone up to attack? You said a mace.
Yeah. So I'm using my mace on the
This one?
war priest.
Oh, way back here.
Hey.
This one.
No. Well, who's to the bottom left of me? That's not on our list of people.
Oh, this is an otter. It's a spiritual weapon.
Oh, right. Sorry, I didn't see that for a second there. I'm attacking the spiritual weapon. No. All right.
You can
I
make. You
thought
can.
that was.
No, but you can make it over here to attack either of them if you want to use your. Maul.
Yep, I will do then. Yep,
Okay.
to the closest one. Not the kobold. Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah,
right.
that's it.
Okay, so how much
Cool.
was the damage
Oh, what did I say it was?
in total? I don't know. 8.
I think. No, it wasn't as high as 8. I think it was 6.
Okay. I like that. That sounds good. 6 damage. Okay, he's still up. Just barely. All right, is that it for you?
Yes.
All right, Dabman Halen. Finish someone off.
Yeah, I'm gonna rush in and feel the fire of everything happening and attempt to attack. Yeah, I'm gonna move. Oh, can I move myself?
You can move yourself.
I'm gonna try and move myself. Right here, and then I'm going to attack.
Ah!
And I roll a attack for 16.
16
with my
does
long
hit.
sword.
It does.
Ooh.
That's the squishy
Actually,
one.
I'm gonna do it with my ram's head because all the talk of hitting with the
Yeah.
head and getting my horns out, he does 3 damage.
Let's see.
Oh, please be enough. Please be enough. This is gonna be funny.
No, not quite. Very.
Oh, rushes forward and bursts
Choke him
into everything,
after.
but does not happen.
Yeah.
Push him down the stairs.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Is that it for you then? Is that your attack? And you're done?
Get
Yes.
out of my
That's
way.
it.
Use
I'm
your
done.
bonus action for an offhand.
Sure. I will then do an offhand, also at a +3, and it looks like I got an 18 for 21.
Yeah.
Punch him in the face.
We get punched in the face for 5 damage.
That is enough.
You will have to
Right. He's got drums and bagpipes, and he hits him forward, and then takes his sword and smashes him dead.
Okay.
I call this track Everything and the Kitchen Sink.
We'll throw
Pokes him in the
everything
eye
at
with the
him.
flute.
He punched his lights out. All right.
Thanks for the assist there, Zinzi.
All right. Oh goodness.
You're welcome.
Oh, I'm scared now. Super scared.
I pop my hex over to the new friend.
Yes. Let's see. What am I gonna do? I mean, besides die. That's probably what I'm gonna do here. I
You
am.
can surrender.
Yeah.
Surrender.
No. That seems silly. Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny. Cough. You could please make me a charisma save as he begins waving his hands and casting a spell.
Oh yeah, barbarians are great at those. 5.
Okay.
5.
It would have been a 4, but I put 2 points into charisma.
All right. So, you have been momentarily, just for a little bit, temporarily, vanished.
Oh, he disappeared.
Oh.
Wait, let me give you the little heart here. Lots of love, heart.
Oh, that's
It's
nice. It makes me
vanished.
feel good.
You were dealing a lot of damage, and he didn't like that. And then he's gonna. Well, I'm already hiding pretty well, so it's just gonna stay there. And I don't really have any good bonus actions, so. Yeah. Zinzi.
Yeah, I will go ahead and just Eldritch Blast this one and try and finish it off.
Oh.
It does have a hex on. First beam is 27. Second beam, not as great. 11.
Okay, well, how much damage?
First one is plus the d6 of my hex.
Oh, he's down.
Oh, pop! Sweet.
Alright.
If there is a bug nearby, is there a bug on the ground anywhere nearby? Oh, actually, you know what? No, I'm a nature follower. I could not do this little trick. I will not do that.
I heard a
Never
bunch of
mind.
them.
I look at it and I go, well, troublemakers. Shouldn't mess with us, huh?
Alright,
Good job, friends.
yeah.
So, sisters.
There's something in that corridor coming this way.
Oh,
So,
oh, good.
well, not necessarily hear footsteps, but you hear like a bubbling, gurgling. It seems to have gotten louder than when you were first in here, coming from that direction. And in here you see, so you've got the bodies lying on the floor. The man with his very important sheaf of recommendation letters, and the statues in the alcoves. Where do you want to go?
Before we move forward, could it be possible to just take a quick 5-minute break?
Oh,
Bio break?
yeah, actually now is a perfect time. Let's take 5.
Thank you.
It gives our life cleric time to heal us.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna take a quick 5, and then we'll be right back.
See everybody in 5.
Alrighty. And there we are. We are back. I get everyone? Did I get that back to the right? Yep. Okay. So we were deciding where to go. We hear this gurgling sound coming from the hallway further, and there's some stuff in the room to check out, or you can go back down the hallway you started in the other way. I can't hear you. I muted Zoom. Alright.
Loot the bodies. Loot the bodies. Read the papers.
Loot the bodies, read the papers. Okay.
Let the life cleric heal everyone.
Okay. Alright then. So
This is a solid life cleric plan.
Yeah. So Jaltar can do some healing. So from the body of from the body of Cubone, you pick up what you discover is a small bundle of letters. They're all addressed from M, the letter M. Each of the letters is some variation commending the priest for his work in building up their cause and drawing followers to what M says are called the Sisters of the Poisoned Promise. They further label this priest as the most favored acolyte of M. In addition, while looting the bodies, you find in total in their pockets a selection of gem and coins worth about 500 gold pieces.
Ooh.
So if you want, one of them to maybe be a diamond worth 300 or whatever.
Do we know
Each take-
from our experience that these are Wanti or these new things?
Yeah, you would recognize these as some variant on Wanti.
I will take a moment to make sure that their souls go across the river to the eternal reward so that they don't come back and bother us.
Okay. I think that's... You take a moment and you say some words. All right, then.
100 gold each. Do we want to just do it that way and make it
Sure.
simple?
Sure.
Pull it all and figure it out later. All right. So are we continuing down the wide passage? Is that what I'm hearing?
How beat up does everyone look?
I'm
Slightly.
pretty. There's definitely some brightly colored bruises all over
Right.
Zinzi.
12. I'm down 12.
Did you know that satyr bruises can turn all sorts of colors that human bruises don't turn?
Yes, I did.
If you didn't before, you do now.
Little-
Yeah,
like a canvas of
Dabban
life.
knew this, but
Did
Very
you know your horns-
colorful.
Did you know your horns continue to grow for another 2 weeks after you die?
I had heard that. I thought it was just an urban legend.
No.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's very exciting.
Okay. I've got Prayer of Healing I can use. It affects up to 6 creatures of your choice. Regain hit points equal to 2d8 plus spellcasting mod. But the casting time is 10 minutes.
Yeah, you can-
Do we feel we got enough time to do that?
I mean, you feel that you have the time, whether or not you feel like something might
Pop in.
pop in.
I'm trying to eat us. Yeah.
Save that for another. Then what's
Maybe
what else
maybe
we got?
maybe a room when you have doors.
Yeah.
And doors are nice.
Yeah. Okay. I'll hold off on that. Okay. I've got one more cure wounds left at first level. Who is the most beat up? I'll use that on.
You can use them.
Well, so-
It's
Yeah.
definitely me. Let's acknowledge the elephant in the room.
It's gonna be cut off. I'm at about a little over a third.
Heath's
down.
new to 5th ed. I'm not sure you're understanding that you can use your higher spell slots for those spells too.
So,
Yes, yeah,
Oh,
you can
okay.
upcast.
Upcast.
So you've got your herbs that you picked up, and who's got the herbs that you, Philo?
Yes.
Do you want to go ahead and roll me a d6?
Sure. Is it just auto heal or medicine
No,
checks?
just a d6.
Okay. How's a 6?
How's a 6? 6 is very good in this case. As you're kind of looking through your herbs and everything in your pocket, you notice that there are actually 6 good berries tucked into your herbs.
Oh, here. Good berries. Eat one of these.
Oh, delicious. And I eat the berry. It tastes like pomegranate.
It does.
Not schnozberries.
Not schnozberries.
Schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
Raspberries. You boys want to go to Mexico? Anyway,
Anyone else?
Do
Anyone
evil
else need a
druids
good berry?
cast bad berries?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
That would be a dope spell, and now I need to make it.
I will
Bad
take
berries.
one.
There's an old reverse of good berries that is that. Yes. You would like a naughty berry? I mean, a good berry.
Chaotic berry.
Okay, so we've got our heals done a little bit at least.
I mean, I healed 1 HP right now. I don't know if that's gonna be enough.
Yeah, good berries.
I
aren't
appreciate
gonna
the
do
berry,
too
but
much.
No, but you
As much
yeah.
as-
Hang on to the berry for when you go down. You back up.
Brave,
Right.
Sir Toff.
am I upcasting heal wounds, or are we good with the good berries?
No,
I'm not
I
familiar with
think
what a good
I
berry
think
does.
one.
No.
It gives you 1 hit point.
Oh,
I think
okay.
I could
alright,
use it.
Cool. Okay. Well then, yes. Let's.
They're good for like if someone drops, you go shove a good berry in their mouth and they're back up.
Unless it's like a life cleric, priest, druid who's decided to use their bonuses to give you like 10 points per berry. But
Oh, he's
so for each slot you use above first, you're gonna basically double that original cure wounds die of a 1d8. So if you cast
you
over the
don't-
second level slot, it'll be 2d8 plus your 6. Third level will
Okay.
be 3d8 plus your 6.
Right. Okay. So
And-
I'll do 2, and I've got 2d8 here that I'll roll.
And also keep in mind for your cantrips, because you're above 5th level, they've leveled up as well. Likely, so
and
you'll
fifth
likely do a
level.
lot
Oh
more.
yes. Yep. Yeah. No, I was familiar with that when I cast.
Yeah.
Was
And
it
you're,
Sacred Flame before?
yeah, and you're a life cleric, so don't forget to add your Disciple of Life 2 plus the spell's level for healing.
Oh,
that's
okay.
what you get yourself.
No.
Right,
That's,
well, I don't have any. I
No,
don't
no,
have
no.
any damage.
That's not the one that you heal yourself. That's you add
Oh, is that the extra bonus?
to everyone
healing?
else. Yeah, Disciple of Life. The other is you get it at a higher level. You get like half.
All right. Do you can you retroactively do that for Calf for the heal wounds earlier?
Oh, yeah. So that was a level 1 spell, right?
No
Yes.
backsies. No backsies.
No backsies.
worry.
All right.
No backsies.
All right. Let's have a look. So I'll roll these dice and we'll sort it out.
You forgot that
6 and a
verse in the
It's
prayer.
like three hit points,
Okay. So I've got 10 on the dice.
and then
Plus the mod is so the
It was 6
6
before, I think.
Yeah, plus 6 plus 3.
Ooh, I like that. 25. Let's do it. I'm ready to rumble.
Nice.
What are you at?
I'm at 25, but that's like 50 for me.
It's true. Might as well.
What were you
Ish.
at bef-
It depends on if they want to throw more spells.
Yeah. Okay. Then we will. Yeah, 25 is like 50. Whatever. Same thing.
yeah.
All
yeah.
right. So where are we going?
I
Okay,
vote
we're going-
southwest.
Going down the corridor towards the big gurply noise.
Towards
Yes.
the big gurply noise. Apparently, I have to. Boop. 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 There we are. All right. So as you travel down that short flight of stairs into the passage, you find an angled hall, and in it you can see that as compared to some of the areas that you've walked through before, where it definitely looks like it's been there we go. It's been neglected and not much here. Like, this area is meticulously clean, and in the alcove there in the corner, you see another of these statue busts. This is a woman. She's got what seem to be like snakes and flames just kind of growing from her body. She looks quite pleased about it.
And it's a statue, you said?
Mm-hmm. Right here.
You recognize this person?
I roll a religion.
Yeah, I was
check
gonna say
or-
religion or history, maybe?
Do you want to take religion and I'll help you?
Oh, there you go.
You're the bard. You can
Well.
do this.
I got a 5 total.
If I'm helping you, you should get advantage.
I'm just gonna say, if you are. Ooh, much better. 20.
Okay.
20.
Ooh,
Dirty
nice.
20. So you don't recognize this woman specifically, but kind of looking at it, with your knowledge of, like, history and stuff, like, this looks like some kind of, weirdly morphed version of a Medusa?
Is it got extra limbs or something?
Well, Medusas don't generally have fire coming out of them.
That's true.
Can I use my archaeologist's historical knowledge to see if I can glean a bit more?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, so that's an 8 plus a 5 is 13. I'm not really gonna know much more than what's said, I dare say.
No, it's fine. 13, the archaeological knowledge. So, one thing that you do know, just looking at your surroundings and looking at this statue, is that the temple is much older than this statue. Much older than the statues that you saw in the previous room. So, those have been placed here after. Maybe some significant event occurred to, I guess, not necessitate, but,
Necessitate?
no, not really, but more to, like, I guess, make these appropriate. Because this isn't the first statue of a snake-like thing you've passed.
Someone
Basically,
redecorated.
there was a temple, and someone came and took it over and put their own goodies in.
These are probably the sisters.
Let's destroy the statue then. What harm can come from destroying the statue? Stand
Well, we
back.
could
I'll
just,
take care of this.
You know, and I minor illusion of mustache onto it.
Ooh, that's a nice statue. Let's leave it like that then.
Okay.
Couple of
You've really improved
looks
it. It looks
better
way
that way.
better now.
What if we do it this way and I change it into a goatee?
Now, can someone explain to me the difference between a Gorgon and a Medusa? I thought they were the same thing. I don't understand.
Gorgon
That's a-
is the
that's a
creature.
deep-
Medusa is the name of the creature.
It's a deep
Mm.
depth of mythical lore you want to get into. We can do with that another time.
Thank you, my friend.
I don't understand what this has to do with the honking. How are we going to get rid of this honking from in here?
I'm telling you, it's a wild goose chase.
Has anyone seen any honking besides, of course, like my bags?
While they're doing that, I'm going to take a moment and use some holy water on this statue.
Okay. Just some holy water on the statue. A little bit of sizzling, but nothing, no crazy effects.
It's okay.
Yeah. See from further down that this hallway ends abruptly in what seems to be a river of some kind of. So I've painted it as green, sickly green, but the text says sickly blue, but it doesn't really matter what color it is. It's definitely not water, though. Easily identifiable as a not water.
Using a bit of insight, does this appear to be poisonous?
You know, strangely enough, it doesn't seem poisonous. No.
Is it diseased then?
No.
There's one way to find out.
Yes, I could cast a spell to detect it.
Oh,
I
two
mean-
ways.
So if you get closer to it, though, you can easily identify that the stench is more of acid rather than poison.
Oh.
The other dangerous liquid.
And here I didn't bring enough lye with me.
Anybody got a glass jar? We could save some.
Might eat through the glass jar.
Well,
Depends on the
I
poison.
didn't go to school to be a barbarian.
And looking in equipment, I have 2 glass vials.
All right, so
So, yes.
you're gonna stick your hand in there to scoop some up.
Or not stick my hand in it, no.
I was just.
If only there was a mage hand and present.
Oh yeah.
I have prestidigitation.
It doesn't quite get stuff into a vial.
It really doesn't.
Looking at the
That's-
bridge, I'm assuming this bridge is dissolved and doesn't cross it.
So actually, looking at the other side of this river, you actually see a stone wall. Looking down the river, it appears that it's kind of carved out like a bit of a little underground tunnel that goes that way. You don't really know what this passageway originally led to. Perhaps there was actually a wall here that's been dissolved, but no further rooms.
Okay, so this is a dead end. We can table the acid for later. It might not be productive.
Yeah.
Alright, so we turn around.
Yeah. Let's not put hands into acid just yet until we've made sure everything that is currently occupying this place is not a threat.
So off to fight the slithering beast with the bug sounds.
So there have been nothing that looks like a hidden passageway anywhere we've been, correct?
Nope,
I
nowhere that
haven't
you've
seen
been.
any.
But where you came down the stairs, you could have gone to the right.
Okay.
That's where the slithering and the bug noises are.
Oh, okay. I thought that was just a cross piece of dead ends.
And what-
I'm looking. Oh, look, you've uncovered. I'm not going to look at it, but I see you've uncovered. I thought that was two dead ends, and we could only go south.
No.
Oh, cool. All right.
Okay, and remind me
Easy,
the note. What did the note say?
The notes were praising the priest for his work building up the cause and bringing in followers for the Sisters of the Poisoned Promise.
And they were talking about the sisters and that they were going to do what to them?
So he was speaking and he wanted to go and share the news with the sisters because he thought he deserved accolades and praise directly from them, and the other two did not want to wake them from their meditation.
And we didn't find out what it was that he had done that he thought he deserved the praise for?
He brought them worshippers or influence.
That's it. Oh, it's just the...
Yeah.
Well, I mean, getting fans is not that. That's all they did? I mean, Davin, you do that on a Tuesday.
It's true. We should be able to
This music.
figure out what's happening here.
Well, the
Hear
sisters
me
are in
out.
meditation. That may work to our advantage.
Hmm.
But also, are we looking for something specific down here, or are we just wandering?
I think we're trying to stop the sisters since they're the ones who are causing this bird to rise up and threaten everyone. So if we could find them to stop them.
Yeah, the rumors that you heard were that there might be something information. Well, you heard something. There was probably something in this temple that would be of use. Something, someone. You know.
All right, well, we've seen statues. Birds, as far as I know, and in at least birds of Nylea, the right kind of bird don't feed on statues. They don't feed on paintings. They don't feed on those creatures.
They poop
So
on
They
statues.
don't drink acid, as far
they
as
don't drink acid,
As far
no.
as we know.
Alright.
Though this is a death bird, but Nylea will put it right. So,
A honking death bird.
I haven't heard honking.
That's what it says. It's the deathly honking.
Definitely honking.
The great honking.
The great honking of death.
Should we be wearing earplugs?
What's an earplug?
To plug your ears like wax.
Oh, nah, I don't think
I
so.
have plenty of wax in my ears already.
Oh, Can I borrow some?
Absolutely, here you go.
To be honest, I still hear through that, so it doesn't really matter.
For a second there, I went in a different
This
direction.
is
Earplug. I thought it was going to be like, when I want ears, I use Acme Limited. That's an earplug.
Shall we go down this other corridor to this other room?
I suppose
Yes,
so.
indeed.
I think that's wise.
Maybe if we
Why don't you
start
lead the way?
summoning-
I can't quite see where I'm going.
Oh, right. Yes, I'll lead the way. Okay, so I'll go first. Can you unbanish me, please, GM?
Yeah, you're not. So you're not. Yeah, I'll unbanish you.
Well, you're still loved.
It was just a little love heart.
All right. So I walk into this room. I give it a look. What do I see?
So you walk into this room, and the first thing you actually notice isn't anything that you see. It's the smell. Oh, this room is absolutely just stench. You see, this is a large circular space, obviously. There's a shallow pool of clear water in the center, and you can see that the walls are lined with small cages, stacked sometimes 2, 3 tall. And there's a simple iron-banded door to your left, and to the right you see a passage that opens. And, you see these bugs. Swarms of, well, not really bugs.
They're bug snacks?
Bug snacks, yes. So these swarms of creatures. Let's see if I can pull this over here.
See bugs. I was waiting for you. What's up, Doc?
Yeah. That was not helpful. No. Revert, undo. How did I do this? Anyways.
Control-Z.
Yeah, Control-Z doesn't work with Windows. Now I've moved my window all in the wrong spot. I don't know how to get it back. Alright, there we go.
I see a thing.
Yeah, Windows back. Yeah! Well, here. Yeah. So, swarms of what look kind of like small, angry chickens, honestly.
Mm.
Well, that's
that doesn't sound good.
doesn't seem like a bug at all. That's
Tiny, little, leathery, squawking.
Don't open those cages.
Don't open dead. No. Yeah.
I'm telling Kyle, don't open those cages.
But now that you've told me not to, it makes me want to like 10 times more than before.
They may be evil animals I've heard of called cockatrices.
Do it.
Oh,
Do it.
do it.
Aha!
Balancing out. I'm equilibrium here. All right, I think I'm okay. Where do you all want to go now?
Would it be valuable for me to prevent them from getting out?
Yes.
All right. I will need a break, though, if we do this.
If we have time, yes.
Well, you see
All right.
you see a door on the left, and doors are promising for breaks.
They are indeed, but so I will begin to cast a magic circle.
Okay.
So I will center it around. I will center it on the so that it encases the cages.
Okay.
Tell me about these creatures. What sort of creatures are they?
So they are.
I mean, just to make sure that they are in one of these categories where it will be valuable to do so. Otherwise,
Yeah. They are actually monstrosities.
okay. So never mind. Then this will do no good, and I will not
Yeah.
take the time to do it because I cannot help us on that front. You know, I was thinking about doing this, but
There's so
Nah.
much more you can do.
why waste my time? There are so many better uses of our talents.
Are they a threat right now? Are we being attacked by them?
No, they're in cages right now, but I'm
Alright.
suspicious that as we move through the room, they may open.
Are there
It's
any?
the right now that's the part that we're concerned
We
about.
can do our best to get in their good favor. Goo. I would like to make an animal handling check to befriend one of them.
Nice.
Okay. Okay.
This can only end.
No, go
in
ahead.
Okay.
Happiness.
Oh,
My
wait,
roll,
Nylia
my roll 20 is
does
having issues, so I'm
their
gonna
monstrosities, though.
You're just gonna.
just roll it out here on D&D Beyond.
Yeah,
Oh,
are
it's
they
rolling in
animals?
there now.
Are they beasts?
You see them? 11.
I didn't see it show up, but sure, 11. So, 11.
I don't think they like me.
What just showed up? Oh, magic circle. There we are. That was a bit of a delay. Yes, the 11 showed up. But anyway, stop pushing the button.
I pressed it like 3 times. I'm a barbarian.
Just pick the best
Do
one.
something.
Handle
Yeah.
animals.
So you start, kind of cooing at them and everything, and one takes a snap at your finger.
They are not animals, correct?
I
I
guess
can
not.
speak with animals. Would I be able to speak with these creatures?
They're monstrous animals.
Yeah,
If they are monstrosities, they would not count as animals, correct?
they don't count as beast.
Yes, they're
Then
not.
I think these are not creatures of Nylea. But they are
No.
not vile enough for me to need to destroy them. I think we should leave them be, friends. There is a
Very
door.
well.
Okay.
To the door. And there is one language all creatures understand, and if they shall come for us, then we
Fire?
will speak it.
Food.
Love.
No, I was my
Music?
axe, but never mind. Let's to the door.
Dance?
All right.
Drink.
All right. So you go
American Sign
through.
Language?
I know, right? You go through the door. You find yourself in a short hall. At the opposite end, you see another door. Midway down, there's an alcove that has a large marble and what looks to be silver too bust of three women together, and they all 3 women with the snakes all around them and everything together, and across from it there is another door.
So it's an antechamber with statues and then another door.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will take a moment to listen at the doors to see if I
Okay.
can see which one has meditating.
Okay, the one directly across from you or the one in the middle?
The one directly across.
So you go to the door directly across from you, and you don't hear anything. It's quite silent in there.
Moment.
This one's silent, but let's see what's in the other one.
Alright. You go to the other door, and you hear a small, gentle crackling, like a small fire burning.
There's a fire.
Where
Probably.
there's a fire, there's smoke.
I think that goes the other way around.
Well, that's the options. We
Both can be true.
we
Yeah.
can go to the quiet door, or we can go to the crackling door.
Crackling door.
Okay.
Okay, Cow.
Oh, yeah, Calf, the door opener.
Oh, yes. I will open this door, and I get my hoof, and I kick it.
Oh, you hoofed it.
I hoofed it. It
Alright.
would behoof this door to open.
I'll go ahead and do that.
Was waiting
So
for that.
you.
Well done.
So you
Thank you. I'll be here till I die again.
kick the door in, and as you kick the door in, you find a room that's mostly occupied by a table flanked by benches. You see a small fire burning and a fireplace along the wall with a cooking pot hung over it. Other assorted crates and barrels filled with food and water and cooking implements are scattered upon. And on the far side, you see another door standing ajar. It leads to what looks like a small chamber, maybe a pantry.
Are there any cabinets or anything in here?
Are there
Anything worth?
are there cabinets? There's crates and barrels, but you can easily deduce that they're all food and kitchen supplies. Nothing of value unless you're hungry. I mean,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm starving.
I mean, there's
My secret cap.
salted meats.
I'm always starving.
Always hungry.
All right. So if you go back and you go to the other door, you find that it is locked.
Dang at it.
Locked. Schmocked.
Can I do a quick check in this? This looks like a kitchen pantry larder sort of thing,
Oh,
just
yeah.
for anything that could be useful. Any more healing herbs or salves or anything like that that might be useful?
Nothing.
Just start applying it onto Calf just out of
Yeah.
habit.
No, nothing healing in here. Just good, soup for the soul and stuff like that.
Okay.
Here's some bacon fat. Rub this on him so the monsters make you taste better.
Actually, is there any salt?
Oh yeah, there's definitely salt.
Grab a vial of salt or a little flask or jar of salt or something like
But
that.
you can use your vials for salt without burning yourself.
Oh, excellent. Glad.
We now
Take
have
off the asbestos gloves.
now have a salt shaker. Okay.
Oh, you beat me to the joke.
Is there
Oh.
Oh,
this
sorry.
is a kitchen. Is there any cleaning materials in here?
Yeah.
So is there any lye in here?
No, only truth.
Cannot tell a lie.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, boom, boom.
No, no lie. Nothing
Oh.
like that.
Where's the lie?
Just like scrubbing brushes and such.
So
Nothing
this
about
door
alkali base?
here was the one that was ajar, correct?
Yeah, and it leads into the pantry area.
Okay. And there was nothing in the pantry of value for us to...
No, more foods. All of the foods. It looks like based on the amount of food that there are perhaps like a decent amount of people here. So.
Okay.
Yeah, especially if it's still being prepared.
Yeah,
and-
if it's an active kitchen.
So,
I mean,
I
it could
don't-
just be one person who's always hungry.
like a minotaur, perhaps.
I don't think I'm smart
Sounds
enough to
about
figure out the thing I think that I was going to say. So,
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, but so this door is.
Any of you all pick locks?
I can kick locks.
Okay, okay. Just making sure I didn't want to start attacking the door if somebody else
No.
was good with thieves' tools.
Not so much, sadly.
So
I
guess,
wish. It's a
I
skill
guess
to learn.
I would look at Zinzi and say, "Can you help me with this door?" And I would get my horns ready to knock it down.
Sure. You are the door opener.
'Tis my job. What would we roll to break this door open, DM?
Strength would be fine.
Alrighty. Just strength or athletics or?
Athletics is to give it a good, solid
Ooh.
kick.
All right, so that's a 12. But if you're helping me, I can roll with advantage, which would make it a 12.
Which would make it a 12.
Ooh, horns are a little sore from that last battle. I did a lot of shoving. I think I'll leave this one now.
Okay.
I think we need to adjust the map on those.
Yeah, that's what I was just. Yeah. We've gone too
Did-
far north. I was just looking at
We're
that.
off
I'm
the-
like, we're off the map.
You're me dragons.
We
These
did
are
check.
dragons.
We did check to make sure the door wasn't locked, and we could just open before it kicked.
The door
before it
is
kicked.
locked. Yeah, it is locked.
It is. Okay, cool.
Well, I mean, so Koff's strategy is who cares about a lock? So what was the roll for the kick? A good solid 12.
It was a good, respectable 12.
That's not gonna do it. You hear the lock jangle quite loudly as the door shakes in its frame, but does not cede.
Bash it.
I mean, I can bash it with a shillelagh. Give it a shot.
I
The
mean,
green flame shillelagh.
Well, there's not a second target, so I mean, unless there's something else we want to light on fire.
This meat
Nope.
needs to be cooked.
It does make good sparkles, though. I suppose it could just dissipate into the ether, so sure, let's do it. I'm always here for a good show.
all right. So you take a good hit to the door.
So with my shillelagh, oh yeah, that's a nice hit.
Oh yeah, you hit the door. You hit it real good.
Do you need me to roll for it, or?
Yeah. How much damage?
So it's going to be this plus a green flame.
Did you green flame it too?
Mm-hmm.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
And
What
it should
did
be 2d8 at this point.
I'm thinking we're gonna get this door down with fire.
Yeah, I think we
I mean,
burn it. We burn down our ability to lock ourselves out. So it would be
The secret is just to shout shillelagh at it.
13,
Just shout
Shenanigans.
shillelagh.
18 plus.
Oh yeah, all right.
4, yeah.
Yeah, this door takes a good
24?
walloping. Yep,
24 on the door.
24 on the door, which was definitely weakened by Cough's kick. Yeah, definitely.
And then I sort of,
loosened it.
with a flourish, I sort of pocket my quarterstaff and I walk away like I didn't do anything. What?
Okay.
I was nowhere near there. I don't know about you. I misty step away. I'm just like.
The door opens, and you can see in this room, unlike in the others, there are light sources. Globes, small globes of what look to be some sort of magical light are suspended from the ceiling and kind of give the appearance of like softly twinkling, as if like stars in the sky. This room appears to be rather opulent. You see 3 plush chairs, three elegant wooden wardrobes against the walls, and a huge bed with fine blankets, iron frame, and several and a chest of drawers.
There's no sisters in here.
There are no sisters.
The first place I hide valuables would be under the bed, so I'm gonna go start kind of being a little bit sticky fingered and checking under the mattress for goodies.
Okay.
I guess I will go look in the chest for any sort of clues to what's going on with this summoning of this evil bird thing.
Okay.
You're staying on task.
Okay, so the two of you have entered into the room. Can you make me a Constitution saving throw?
Yes. Or did you mean should I see if I fail one?
Yes. Well, can you make it, and I'll tell you if you succeed or fail.
I have advantage because against magical effects.
It is not
So-
actually a magical effect.
Oh, okay.
It's rather mundane.
I'm gonna roll it flat.
Kyle got a dirty 20. All right. Well.
Oh yeah, rolling it flat is not a good time.
All right. So Kyle, you don't really notice anything amiss, but Zenzi, you start to all of a sudden you feel rather drowsy, and you just have a little sleep.
Ruh-roh.
I'm just gonna take a little nap.
Do I notice that with my passive perception?
With your passive perception, even now that you've noticed Zenzi fall asleep, you can see behind you, almost kind of hidden by the lights, there are several vents in the ceiling that seem to be seeping this, like, invisible gas. You can just kind of see, like the vapors of it, like from the street on a hot day.
I smell the lingering bits of ether through the air.
Got the vapors.
Close those vents. Cal, if you're
Wake
tall
up,
enough.
Zenzi.
Close
Wake
it.
up. I'll start.
Close up.
Yeah,
Close
what?
the door. Okay, I'll close it.
The door's smashed. You can't close it.
As
I'm
you-
awake.
No, actually, Zenzi, as he tries to wake you, he finds that you do not wake.
I'm asleep.
Ooh. Wake up. Wake up. I'm gonna.
I'll-
Well, you said it was mundane. Go ahead.
I'll turn to Jartha and I say, could you check on her to see if she's been poisoned or something with medicine?
Oh, if it's poison, I do have resistance on poison as well. Because of Nylia.
Yep.
Heath, go do a medicine check on her.
Pretend that your salts are smelling salts.
And you're muted, Heath.
Yeah, again, someone just stole the joke. I was sitting there waiting. I was going to pull it out and go, yeah, smelling salts. We are too good.
Fast on the draw.
Actually,
This is how you create like an Oathbreaker bard. Their jokes just keep getting stolen and they just go. Yeah.
All right. But yeah, you've got your salts. Do you want to try your?
Do a sternum check.
So 16 plus medicine is 3 makes 19.
19. Your regular old kitchen salts aren't waking her up. Matter of fact, so it seems that like this sleep has definitely been triggered by this gas coming out, and you're not sure that like normal methods of waking Zenzi are gonna work.
Right, okay. Oh,
Do you have a lesser restoration?
just having a lesser restoration. Yes,
I'm really
yes,
here
I do.
for Zinzi's acting right now.
Yeah, I am too.
That is role playing.
What if we go get some of that green stuff from before?
You do have lesser restoration.
You can't
Yes.
carry the green stuff.
Yeah,
We haven't tried.
It's true, you haven't tried.
I do have lesser restoration. You touch a creature and can end one disease or one condition afflicting it. The condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
Everyone knows one
What?
poison cancels out another one, so I think we should just give her the green vial.
What green vial?
Didn't you? Oh, we never actually got a green vial.
No.
No, we didn't. But if it's which of these would the?
So it does that. Lesser restoration also has a lot of off-label uses.
Right. Okay.
Commonly prescribed for other maladies.
Take 2 of these and call me in the morning.
Yeah.
Do it.
Okay.
cast it.
Cool. Yes. So we cast it.
Okay, so you cast lesser restoration on Zenzi, and that does seem to do the trick.
Yep.
Slowly wake him back up, a bit dazed and confused about how she ended up asleep on the floor. She was just going for some treasure.
Alf, have you closed those vents yet?
Oh, I've closed them.
With
What do
what?
they say about me? What?
These are the vents over here, right?
They're up.
I was a
they're up
little
there.
drowsy when I walked in this room, okay?
They're up there.
Oh, those vents. I must have closed a few extras.
No, you
Can I have a
closed
cup of
you closed a
coffee?
drawer. That's not a vent.
Oh, well.
Speaking of that, I'm going back to searching the chest.
I sort of like put my hand on the bed almost to lie back down, and then I'm like, oh right, I was checking here.
Oh, yes.
That's where there'd be treasure.
Oh,
Or bed
right.
or bed bugs.
Eh, 50-50 shot.
All right. So you go back and checking the treasure. You find in the drawers and stuff. After rifling through all of this, you find a couple of items, some small statuettes, very ornate. The first one depicts a startled-looking stone satyr with a set of reed pipes poised at his lips. As you look at it, you hear a very faint song emanates from the pipes. Second one, you find a statuette of a small, stern-faced female halfling in the middle of casting a spell. As you watch her at random intervals, gibberish arcane runes flicker and flare around her hands. And the last is a statuette of a hawk in mid-flight perched upon a tree trunk. It smells like berries and the trunk is hollow. They all do seem to be very ornate and intricate. Definitely worth money to the right vendor.
Do I recognize that satyr? Is it a particular satyr?
It's not a particular satyr, but it seems to be more like an artistic representation of like the satyr god. Well, not really a god, but was a god briefly, and then flew. Yeah, it's a very
You paid the
tragic
price for
story.
that.
Yeah, he did. So the satyr
Who wants
god.
to be a god anyway?
That was pretty much, he partied all the time and he thought he was great, so he decided he was going to be a god, and it turned out the gods didn't like that, and he was like, smote down. And he was like, that's what you get for being too ambitious. You should just party all the time. That's the...
Second,
that's
I thought
the,
that was Dab. This is your award for the best song so far during this adventure. The singing satyr.
The singing satyr. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So then back the other way past the tiny cockatrices in a cage, there was a hallway off of the other room.
The quiet room?
No, that was the quiet room you were just in.
Okay.
Let's see.
So back off to the hallway that leads away from the birds.
Yeah.
So excited to kill this bird in 12 minutes.
Yes. We're gonna do this. All right, this is the last section of the map.
Right, let's go.
All right. So you get over
Oh,
here.
wow.
Oh, cool.
I know, right? You get over here and into this room, and let's see, where are my what token do I want to use for them? I don't know. This is fine. This is good. All right. You
Oh, wow.
find
Mister's meditating.
uh,
Be quiet. Don't make noise.
Yep, in this room, you find three. As you come in, you see these three Medusas in the center of the room. One of them is kind of off of the little thing, and so these creatures, though, rather than looking like traditional, where did this giant, rather than looking like traditional Medusas, they seem to be kind of sheathed in flame, their flesh almost as if like crusted magma.
Okay. Before we go any further,
We'll roll
we-
initiative, but yeah.
yeah, before we go any further, we'll kind of cluster a bit, and Joltar is going to say, "My friends, this is it. We need to steel ourselves." And I cast motivational speech.
Oh, excellent.
So this everyone gets 5 temporary hit points, although I don't think it stacks with the temporary hit points from before. You get advantage on wisdom saving throws. If you get hit by attack, you get advantage on the next attack roll you make. Once you lose the temporary hit points granted by the spell ends for you.
One more time, which spell did you use?
Okay, so it's motivational speech.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, so it says choose up to 5 creatures within range that can hear you. So if we're all huddled, then that's what it is. For the duration, each affected creature gains 5 temporary hit points and has advantage on wisdom saving throws. If an affected creature is hit by an attack, it has advantage on the next attack roll it makes. Once an affected creature loses the temporary hit points granted by this spell, the spell ends for that creature.
You have it until you take 5 damage.
Yep.
And we have not done
That-
any other. The rest of us have had no other healing, correct?
Yeah.
So
I
that'll
just
just
feel
pop back up.
I got my very important dice out because this is a stat block that's not in D&D Beyond. All right.
So yeah, I think until you take more than those five hit points of damage, you have advantage on wisdom saving throws. If you get hit but it does less than 5, your next attack you have advantage on.
All right. Is
Great.
everybody?
And then I'll piggyback on top of that and say each and every one of you has got the touch. You have the
got the
power
touch.
to flee into the future and destroy the Medusas. And
What size is your
each of you
inspiration?
have inspiration.
Okay.
What size is your die? D6?
Oh, it's big.
Okay.
D8.
All right. And this is the final combat, but we are definitely short on time. So if everybody can be ready when we get to your turn, you can go ahead and roll your attack and your damage all at the same time. So does everybody else want to roll initiative? I've only got cough.
Mine's in the
21 for me.
I
know
don't
why.
see. Oh,
I
initiative
still
20.
can't get connected.
I see it. And
Sorry.
who am I? I'm missing somebody's token over here.
Me? No, me? No, not me. Yes, me.
Yes, you.
I might as well put it myself at the back because that was, including modifiers, 6.
All right. Beautiful. 6.
Not so much.
All right. I'm gonna move you here for a second so I can click add turn. So 6 for you.
Yeah.
And then let me grab.
Dab Van Halen got a 21. I'm sorry, my Beyond 20 is connected for what.
That's fine. Dab Van Halen. I can add turns manually. That's not super annoying. And then Pilo, what was yours?
20.
20. Oh yeah, I literally read that twice. All right, let me sort everybody. Sort. We've got some great initiatives going on here. Dab Van Halen or Cough? Who wants to go first?
I know what I'm going to do if we want to go.
Go Cough.
All right.
I'm going to dash up to this one and hit it with my. So if I take the dash action as a,
You're gonna ram it. Charge it.
I'm gonna ram it. So yeah, so I'm gonna
Are you
attack
raging?
with my.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah.
rage.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
I think that's 40 feet. So, so I'm just gonna run in. I'm gonna attack it with my my great axe. Did it roll? All right. I'm gonna do it recklessly.
You did the damage. You didn't roll the.
yeah.
I did that again.
we're
Well
just
then,
we're just doing
21.
him. Yeah, that hits.
All right. So that's 4 slashing damage and
Is it magical?
4 radiant damage. It's not magical slashing, unfortunately.
All right.
But it needs to give me a. I'm gonna use my horns to try to push it into the acid.
Okay.
So it'd be a DC 14 strength save.
All right. Dang it. Let me move this over here.
I didn't end up needing
I
to
think
dash.
there's a
because
case to convince a creature that like
So yeah, that's
stepping
an,
into acid is like having a peel done.
yeah,
Yeah.
19
Mm.
plus. So
Yeah.
so yeah, I
Spot for
saved on that. I'm
Okay.
going-
So then I guess I'll use my other attack and try to get it one more time.
Okay.
Which is a crit.
Oof.
So for 20 slashing damage, which is non-magical. I should have taken a magic weapon, and that's my turn.
Okay. So I'll take another 5, and then we're gonna go to Dab Van Halen.
Dab Van Halen is doing a lyre solo while pounding on his drum, blowing on his pan flute, and casting
way.
hypnotic pattern in front of these Medusas. Hopefully, with his back turned, Cough does not look at the pattern, and they need to make a wisdom save for 15 as they think of eruption times
Wisdom
45.
save. All of
Wisdom
them.
save. All of them.
Boop. 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 That's a yes, a no, and a yes.
Yes. All right. So, charmed and incapacitated is the one that is affected.
All right, that would be. I'll go ahead and give it a little dot. This one, the red dot,
Excellent.
is charmed and
And there's the
incapacitated.
sounds of, touch, soloing going on behind all of you as this battle ensues.
Okay. Alrighty. Then to Pilo.
All right, moving in.
All right. Let's see. What do I want to do? What do I want to do?
And at this point, I want to cast another spiritual weapon,
Okay. Cast your spiritual weapon.
placing it on the one that is not charmed in the center dais.
Okay.
And it will.
Yeah.
Does a dirty 20 hit it?
It does.
For 12 points of damage.
All right. Magical. You see? Yeah. Never mind.
Yes.
Duh. I just had to make.
Force damage.
Duh.
And then also followed up with a Sacred Flame for a DC 15 Dex save for that target.
No.
For a total of 9 radiant damage.
All right. You said that was the same target or the other one?
Same target.
Okay. 9 radiant. All right. Sacrifice a deep dish pizza. I would never. Sorry.
Sacrifice. Hey, we've got Gino's Yeast out here.
Chat's being preposterous over here. Okay. Then it is my turn. Cough, you have gotten right up in front of me. I am going to first try to constrict you. That's a 17.
Okay, my AC is a 14.
Okay. So you take 7 bludgeoning and you are grappled. And then I'm gonna try to hit you with my snake hair. And I miss. And then I'm gonna try to hit you with my short sword. And that's a 17, so 5 more points of piercing damage.
Okay. I can take it.
Yeah. So, sorry, the one that got hit earlier, what were the effects on it? This one here with the red dot?
The one that's stunned or
Stunned.
charmed?
It's incapacitated.
Okay. All right then. I'll stay. I won't move.
0.
I won't move it then.
Yeah, speed of 0.
Yeah. So the other one's gonna come down her stairs and attempt to do the same thing to you, Philo. Constrict you, and I miss. My snake hair, however, that's a 21 to hit. So that's gonna be 4 piercing and 14 poison.
Gotcha.
And then I'm gonna get you with my short sword with a crit miss. I'm gonna swing that sword wildly over your head. Okay. Then let's see.
That's everybody.
Yep, that is everybody. So it is still initiative count 20, so I gotta do one more thing. They all erupt in flame. Anybody starting their turn within 10 feet of a sister will take 10 fire damage.
Ouch.
Constitution saving throw to reduce it. If you're wearing metal, you have disadvantage on that save.
Ouch.
All right, no metal here, but I did get an 18.
Okay.
Is it at the beginning of the turn?
It's at the
Your turn
beginning.
hasn't
It's
started
when you start your turn. Yeah. So.
Oh, okay. Can I keep that one later?
Yeah, you can hold on to it. You can hold on to it. Zinzi.
Zinzi is going to move into the room, I guess, here, just within line of sight of this one, I will pop a hex onto, and then I will blast with my Eldritch Blast.
Do it.
Which will push it with each beam. First one, second one. First damage plus I'll do the hex in 1 second.
Yeah.
Second one. And then some hexes.
Throw everything on the ground.
Where did it? One hex.
Alright. So 8 and 4 and 6. So 18 damage. Alright.
And it will shove it directly into the acid as well. And I'm going to give them disadvantage on let's just go with dexterity checks.
Alright. Oh. Good news.
So yeah,
Cough.
these
She's no longer next to you.
These bright tendrils, Nylea sends them shooting out, pushing this burning creature into the acid.
Okay. It doesn't seem to really affect her, the acid. Joltar.
Okay, good to know.
Alrighty. So, any of our guys looking a little messed up? Who's been hit the worst? How's Calf?
I'm okay. I'm still above. I'm about at 20.
So
Little
you're
less,
about
18.
Above half or below half?
We'll say a third.
A third of full?
It's full.
Or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Channel Divinity is what you're looking at. So if
Either,
yeah.
You go for it
the
if you want.
preserved by, but it says up to half a creature's hit point maximum.
Yeah.
Does that mean that means the points restored or the total you restore to?
The total. You can't restore them above half of their maximum.
Yeah, I'd still be able to get that.
Is anybody else below
Okay.
half?
Nope.
Alright. So you go ahead and do your healing. I'm gonna move you up a little bit. You can reposition yourself if you want. All right, and then cough. And then.
So that gives me 22. So I should be at 40 now.
Yeah.
So cough is going to help his friend here. I'm gonna do the old 1-2 punch with my 2 great axes. This time not hitting the damage. So that's 17 for the first hit. My beyond 20 is acting a little weird, and that is 12 for the second.
Okay. First one hits. Second one misses.
First one hits. It is 14 slashing damage, and we got some radiant coming in. 4 radiant damage.
Okay.
And this time I'm not going to push her 10 feet unless you'd like me to.
No.
All
Okay,
right,
I'm gonna keep her there.
Dab Van Halen.
I am going to blow up whatever I can. I'm gonna run up to them and cast a thunder wave.
Yeah, you can do that.
All right.
You wanna? So thunder wave's a cone, right?
Yes.
So you
Cube,
probably want to.
cube, but yeah.
Cube. Okay, well then.
Yeah, so I'll push it off of my all right, move myself to.
All right.
I guess. Well, I guess you know what? None of that makes any sense. I'll go there, and DC 15. Good. I'm gonna blow it up.
All right, I got a 12.
All right. Damage will be forthcoming right now. It is, in fact, 23.
23, and that's magical. All right.
Yeah.
Did not look good. All right. Then, we're gonna go to Pilo.
So I'm going to cast
First, you're gonna make me a Constitution saving throw.
con save is for not enough. It's going to only be a 12.
All right. You will take 10 fire damage, and then carry on with what you were doing.
10 fire damage hurts. Then I'm going to cast a 3rd level inflict wounds on this one.
Ooh.
That's a crit.
Oh.
Or a 27 to hit.
Crit.
Damage is 10d. Sorry, 6. Sorry, it's 10d10.
D10. I think this will do it.
For 80 points of damage.
Soy. Say hello to my little friend.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
And
All right. So that.
Da boom.
Yeah.
Big bada
Big
boom.
bada boom.
All right.
10, 15, 20. I'll move my spiritual weapon down to the one and near the one in the acid.
So, unfortunately, you notice that does knock her down. However, as she falls down, she instead becomes a hybrid of living fire and stone, standing back up. Gaining a fiery aura. Everyone next to her take 6 fire damage. Alright.
Love fire damage. It's my favorite damage.
Then I do this
Alright.
and let the spiritual weapon continue to hit on that one then.
Okay.
For a
Alright.
25 to hit.
25 does hit, yeah.
For 9 points of force damage.
9 points, okay. Alright. Alright, that's it. Then
That's it.
It is
I'm hurting.
my turn. I can't do a lot with this one because she's gonna come back like that. So I'm gonna try to constrict you, Dabin. That is an 18. So, are you frozen? Oh no, you moved.
Oh no.
18 to hit you. So you will take 7 bludgeoning and 6 fire as her fiery hug of love. And that's it from her. Her sister.
Fiery hug of love.
How long? Stun is just like a whole minute. I don't get any more saves on it, do I?
No, the way hypnotic pattern is someone has to come up and wake you.
How rude. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. All right, this one's gonna come right back around, and I'm gonna try to constrict and miss. I do get you with my snake hair, though. Cough. That is a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna get me.
4 piercing and 14 poison. All those damage types you don't have.
Piercing I got.
Piercing, yeah.
Poison not so much. Okay, that's it for me then. So then we go to Zinzi. Who's gonna bring the pain?
Yeah, I will bring the pain. They're not in good situation for me to do my ideal situation. There's no benefit in trying to bring the men alive, right? We don't care about that. There's no chance.
Kill him, Dad.
Kill him.
All right, I will call on the power of Nylea, which allows me to throw a hunter's mark on top of the one that I have hexed, and then I will Eldritch Blast. So I will Eldritch Blast with a hex and a hunter's mark on there. So that means I will have oh no, it's a weapon attack, I'll get advantage. So I will just do a regular Eldritch Blast, but I get plus the d6s. So 2 bolts there. 1, 2. Oh, not good.
All right.
Did either hit? Did the first one hit?
First one does hit. Yes.
Probably not.
Yes.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I just realized I was muted. Yes. Yes. I mean, nod vigorously.
So that plus a hex plus another d6.
All right. Okay, this is the one that went down.
Which is in another 4.
All right, she goes down again, and this time she stays down.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I will pop that hex and the hunter's mark as well to the other conscious one.
Okay, got it. Or yeah. Then Joltar.
And check chat when you have a chance.
I saw.
Sweet.
No longer hosted.
Yeah, further up.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Cool.
Okay,
Alright.
so no one. Sorry,
Go
me,
ahead.
or you're still doing back end stuff?
Nope, you're good.
No, I'm all set.
Yeah. Oh, cool. So no one needs healing. No one looks like they've taken massive amounts of damage. All right.
I'm barely standing.
Yeah.
Are you-
Philo's not good anymore.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then I will use. So I'll put that away, and I will use. Where is it? Oh, dang it! I had it here a second ago. It was one of the healing ones. No, wasn't that one. All I've got left is mass healing word. It's a bonus action. Quick question,
Yeah.
because mass healing word is a bonus action.
Mhm.
I also have beacon
can't
beacon
cast-
of hope.
You can't cast 2
I
spells.
can't. Okay. Right. Okay. Just thought I'd
One
check
thing-
if.
One thing to remember: as long as you have spell slots, you can still use your cure wounds using whatever spell slots you have.
Oh, okay. Well, then that'll do better than mass healing word because it's only healing Philo. So
Just upcast that bad boy.
yes. So that'll be what's
Add another D8 to it.
That's 3. Okay, so it's 3d8.
All right. While you heal up, then Cough will
Yep.
go ahead and go to you.
Yes. Yep.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do my. I think I'm gonna rinse and repeat. I like attacking twice.
That's 16 Philo.
Thanks. And you attack with it.
All right, got 24 and a 16. Do either or both of those hit?
Actually, yes, they both do.
Okay, 7 and 9 slashing damage for a total of 18 slashing damage and 8 radiant damage.
Alright, and then... Okay, then... Yeah. So then we go to Dab Van Halen. You see that this particular Medusa's, her flesh begins to, like, blacken. Body rippling with bubbles, and her flesh just kind of
Ugh. I'm gonna go up and thunder wave her. DC 15. Otherwise, she takes.
I got a 4 on the die.
Nice. 7 damage to her.
Alright, 7 damage to her. Alright, my son's still barely. Philo, back around to you.
So she's gonna get the spirit's weapon again
Okay,
for 25 to hit
25 sure does.
for 8 whole points damage.
Alright.
And then she needs to
Make a save for that dex. Sacred Flame?
yep, she's gonna get a sacred flame to her.
I got it too.
And she gets a total
These
of
giant wizards D20s hate me.
yeah, those have always been bad to me.
I hate oversized dice.
For a total
Love
of
'em.
12 radiant damage.
Oh, and she goes down. As she goes down, you see, even though she's stunned, the third sister on the pedestal began to scream in agony.
Oh.
As her inner body, her flesh like explodes into ash, revealing her inner body, which seems to be a construct of living magma and stone. The head of a Medusa and the rage of a cursed mythical creature. Bolts of fire arc around her in a convoluted pattern, but she's still stunned, so you can just ignore her.
Yay.
We can't ignore her forever. I mean, she's
I mean,
the
yeah.
only one left.
After she's done being stunned, you can banish her, and then
Banish her.
Yeah. But anyways, for expedient purposes, since there are 5 of you and 1 of her, and she is stunned, if you all get a turn on her at advantage, you're probably gonna take her out. So we'll just go ahead and say that that is what has happened.
She's
And
incapacitated, so we get auto crits.
yeah,
Yeah,
right.
We're killing
right.
her. We're killing her dead.
Sweet, sweet crits.
I take all my instruments and start bashing her.
Yeah.
over the head with them.
So you do that, and then there's not much to loot on the Medusa's bodies as they turn to ash, but as you cross over this little river, I assume you'll figure out how to do that. A nice jump with your jumpy legs. Yeah.
I turn to Dab and I high five him. Ready?
Yes.
Let's do this thing.
And we jump over.
Yeah.
Thelma and Louise style.
You find back here in this room that is actually totally connected. My map
Except
skills.
we live.
Yeah.
Except we live.
You find a storage vault where it seems the sisters secreted away their trophies, valuable herbs, trinkets, room filled with cauldrons, vials of bubbling liquids, maps of Theros, religious paraphernalia of Porphyrica, plans detailing the rise of their cult litter the walls, and there is a pedestal upon which is perched a perfectly smooth, almost impossibly black, egg-shaped stone. Does anybody have some arcana or some kind of identifying or?
Detect magic.
It's magic.
That's what I thought.
I mean, yeah, sure. So even if you don't know what it is right now, you know it's magic, so you can take it back with you. And when you get back to someone who can identify it, they identify it as a chunk of raw ore, really rare, known as phoenix steel. And phoenix steel is one of the only known metals capable of taking out a god.
Oh.
Ooh.
So we gotta make a weapon to take down the killer goose with this.
Yeah.
Jesus cooked.
However,
is
you
the goose a god?
you also
Someone asks if the goose is a god.
you also find out with your questing
The
back
goblin.
into town that the only person capable of the only forge capable of doing this would be the forge of Purpuros.
Oh, we gotta go to his place again.
Yeah. So that'll be
We'll make an amazing god-slaying lyre.
that'll be a
Right?
quest
That's
for
the
next
weapon we're
time.
gonna make.
No,
Yeah.
God slaying strings.
All right.
Yes.
Well,
yes.
with
We'll
that,
devote them to death.
Yeah.
We are over time, so we're no longer hosted on the GaryCon channel. But for everyone who's stuck around for this, we're gonna make some Phoenix Steel salt shakers after this. Definitely
You know,
Maverick.
if it's a bird and we're deep frying it, yeah, that's perfectly good. For it.
Delicious.
Yeah. Just wanna
Learn
thank-
to season your food.
Just want to thank you all so much for hanging out and watching us and donating to Extra Life, and thank you all for playing.
Thank
this
you.
was a lot of fun.
Thanks.
A lot
awesome.
of salt shakers.
Good group.
So many
Salt's the gold.
So many good jokes. So many good jokes.
It was peppered with puns.
Yeah.
Oh.
Peppered
No.
with puns.
Yes, well done, sir.
All right. Is there
Shit.
anything that you want to? Any closing words for the remainder of the viewers before we leave?
You can always follow me on Twitter at Kyle Vogt, Instagram Kyle.Vogt, and see what crazy stuff I'm up to.
I'm Greg Tito at Greg Tito, as well as listen to Dragon Talk. It's a great podcast. Go ahead, Jennifer.
I am on Twitch as DreamWisp Jen, on Twitter as DreamWisp. You can find me on Tuesdays on Silver and Steel on D&D Beyond. I also created the accessibility and tabletop gaming resource document, which you can find in my pinned Twitter post if you are interested in creating a more accessible tabletop gaming world.
Yes, do that.
Come do that.
Heath?
Yeah.
Cheers from Down Under. Keep watching GaryCon Presents Autumn Revel. I'm sure we'll all be playing some games for the rest of the weekend rather. Thank you very much for watching. This has been very cool. Thank you very much, Ginny. Thank you very much, everyone. And cheers from Down Under.
Oh no, you're upside down.
That's right side up.
Awesome.
Was that everyone?
Yeah, I'm
Justice.
Justice Armin on Twitter. We're actually doing stuff on the Beetle and Grimm's channel every Friday this month for Grimtober. I'm gonna hop over there and we're gonna finish up a goblin sock mask tutorial with Dustin and Devin from D4. They're
Ooh.
painting tonight, so that's pretty cool.
Tell 'em I say hi.
So
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, and I am Jenny Loveday. You can find me on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv, whatever, / Jenny Loveday. Jenny Loveday on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, my website. You can watch me host of the Designer's Den on Twitch every other Sunday, and co-host of the D&D Roundtable with Paige, who ran the game right before this. So you want to check any of that out? Thanks so much. Otherwise, thanks for stopping by and hanging out.
Thanks so much
Thank
for running
you,
this.
Jenny.
Thank you.